honey.
What's up, people? Another lazy, really super lazy ass Sunday. Yeah, man, super lazy, bro. Shit. Dude. Hold on, I'm trying to see if Blitz can get
We
in.
good. It's in the name. We're lazy.
It is, man.
We're
It
covered.
totally is. It's complete coverage, man. When you're lazy as fuck. You know how it goes, man. It's just, man, yeah. And I probably shouldn't have been trying to do all this while I was driving on the freeway in LA either. But I mean,
But
I'm
did you
safe
not?
now. Yeah, I did not. I did not, man. But that was stupid shit.
Yo.
Did it work? All right, it worked okay, huh, Blitz?
Yeah, I don't know what happened with the first one. It just kept going, like the screen just kept going black, and it just didn't do anything. Yeah,
That's weird. Okay, yeah, that's weird. But yeah, man, another lazy Sunday. Man, Tony Toy opened that shit today. Which is the dope ass name. Like he's joining us as a co-host as the Latin Legion. We're gonna hear about that stuff and
amazing show if you haven't checked it out.
Yes, man, those dudes be putting it down. I love it, man. And it's so, this is the thing, man. I'm loving the community when we always get a new show. When a new show kicks off from some of the fellows we know, it's always exciting, man. Whether it's a toy addiction, worthy addiction, whether it's behind the plastic, whether it now is Latin Legions. Now it just keeps growing. I like and it's fun dudes that be doing their own thing. You know what I mean? Everybody's breaking off and doing their own thing, and it's exciting, man. So that without further ado, and another co-host of the Latin Legion has joining us tonight.
Matt
is in the house. What's going on? What's up? So let's bring in Tony. Let's bring him in, man.
What's up? Hey, what's up, fellas? Hold on a second.
Oh man,
just playing with some toys.
What's going on, brother?
How you doing, man?
Hey, look, man. No complaint. It's a lazy Sunday, and if
I'm sorry, fellas, give me a second. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. If you don't know, myself, Green, AB, Blitz, we lazy, man. So sometimes Sundays is whatever, man. We do what we do. I didn't even put on my Spider-Man today, sorry, because I'm lazy as shit. Well, actually, it's because I was driving and trying to set.
Yeah, I heard. I'm glad you're safe.
But thanks, man. I'm here now.
I wouldn't want you to get in any accidents for sending me a link to my email.
Hey, look, check it out though. It's pretty bad when you're that addicted to Instagram that you're checking it out while you're fucking driving. You probably shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, but when I first got on Instagram, I was on it all day. My wife was like, hello.
I'm sorry. Sorry, fellas.
Oh, no worries.
Nah, you're good, bro.
So we're going to dive in, man. We're going to do a deep dive with you real quick. First of all, tell us about the name, how you got into this, what's going on with that, and we're gonna break down your page and stuff like that too, man. So give us a little information on what brought you to this community.
All right. From Latin Legions or from the beginning?
No, from the beginning.
Oh, from the beginning.
The very beginning.
Yeah, the very beginning, man. Very beginning. I was born in Bronx.
Oh shit!
All right, yeah, I was born in the Bronx, but my collecting started in high school. I was started with comic books. Then one day I had gotten out of the train station, and there was this pharmacy, and it had action figures in the window. And one of the first figures I saw was Spawn, and I was like, "Oh man, I collect the Spawn comics. Let me go in and see how much this Spawn figure is." It was really nice. It had these articulated wings that flapped up. It had a dog and some other accessories, and I want to get into Spawn figures. So I bought the Spawn figure. It was pretty cheap, and then I just started rolling in with McFarlane and picking up some other stuff. And then I started picking up Toy Biz, and I started picking up Turtles. And lo and behold, college came, and then I stopped. But I still was collecting McFarlane figures, the Spawn lines and stuff like that. I even collected Austin Powers because it was by McFarlane, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So after that, I was like,
Groovy.
oh, what?
Groovy.
Groovy,
Right.
yeah, right. Voice chips. They had the voice chips and everything. It said groovy. But
Damn.
yeah, I had so many toys, and I was an inbox collector.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if inbox or unless it was buy two, open,
Yeah.
and then I would play with that, pose it around, and put it on the shelf and stuff like that. But it was mostly
Mm.
box. So my Spawn collection is like ridiculous. I would say 98% of McFarlane Spawn figures,
Holy shit.
and they're still in
Wow.
box.
Wow.
Yeah, I have some loose ones, but over the years, I either sold them at flea markets or what be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then I started collecting, and then there was a point where I wanted to get a house. So
Okay.
90 Essentials took a backseat, and I stopped collecting.
Okay.
But there was always these little figures, from Toy Biz or Hasbro that came around that I pick up, check out. Oh, I like that. And NECA came around. I was like one of the first guys who discovered NECA in my neighborhood. It was like, oh man,
Nice.
they were really cool. But so most of them were kind of like statuesque figures.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. The early ones. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
and I even have the 13 or 18-inch Jason.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Jason
All right.
Voorhees with the voice chip and all that other stuff, I think.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
the
way
crow
back.
and all that. Yeah, way back. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm most likely older than all of y'all. But then something happened, man. Something happened.
Mhm.
Some worldwide
Oh, I know.
catastrophe happened, right?
Like,
And I was home. I'm like, I just got a situation where I have a camera, I have a big collection, and I discovered Instagram.
okay.
So that was my first social media. I had MySpace back in the day, but I joined mad late to that too. So it was already like a month in, it was already dead. So I was
Yeah.
like, not get into social media or nothing like that. But then I got into Instagram, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna post pictures of all my collection, right?
Yes.
All the Spawn figures and all that. And I started doing that. And I was like, man. And then I started seeing other people's pictures and their dynamic poses. The figures are out of the box, they're fighting each other. And I said, I like this joint. I like this joint. I have a camera. Let me try it,
Nice.
And I just started with that. And, from 2020 on to here, I've just been rolling, learning from the community, learning from trial and error.
Yes.
I think I've improved along the way.
Absolutely. We all
And
have.
We all have.
Yeah, I got big into Mythic Legions. Have you heard of Mythic Legions?
Hey, look, I can
No,
blame
I'm not
Blitz for
familiar.
that. Blitz took me down that rabbit hole, so blame that guy for that. Yeah.
Have you
that's
seen the back of me, like what's behind me?
That's a big rabbit hole, brother. So I had gotten my income tax, and I really like fantasy figures. I like the things of Conan and
Okay.
Beastman and all the other stuff, Rosetta. And I was trying to find a line that filled that void.
Yes.
Because some Marvel Legends, the Thor line has some mythological figures and stuff like that. There was nothing like Mythic Legions, and I discovered that on Big Bad Toy Store. And I had some money, and I was like, let me get a couple of these. And I chose the ones that I thought were really cool. But for now, I'm thinking, man, I should have gotten those dwarves and those goblins for $50 because now they're going for like 100 and something.
Yes.
Yep.
So I started rolling on that, and I became a big fan of Mythic Legions. I went to the the first in-person Legions Con.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes, I've been to three Legions cons in a row with my
Nice.
buddy Ed Nice. We also have a podcast. Real quick plug: Toy Locos on YouTube. We do toy reviews as well. And we met up with at Legions Con. We met up with Matt Collectible Fun.
So that's when you met. Okay.
And Alberto Magna too on Instagram.
Yes.
And Magna said, "Yo, we're all Spanish, we're all Latin. Why don't we just get together and create something like podcast?" And I jumped on the computer. I'm like, "Is this name available, Latin Legion?" So I dropped it. Yep, I grabbed it as soon as I can. I grabbed Latin Legions on Facebook, on Instagram, everything.
It was
Let's
meant
do
to
this.
be.
It was meant to be, brother.
It
was meant to be.
That's dope.
And we tried over the summer and just getting to know each other more, because basically that's the first time that I met Matt and Al.
Mm-hmm.
So getting that rapport took a little time.
Yes.
Like you meet someone, you have good vibes,
Yes.
Yep.
and you're feeling that person like, yeah, I like this guy. This dude is cool.
Yeah.
This cool. I could see us being homies or something like that. But just to be thrown in there and just come up with this idea, just say, hey, let's do this. And we did, and that's
Yeah.
a big accomplishment. I would say that we actually followed through with
Yes.
all that
Yes.
stuff.
Yes, man,
So,
that's awesome, man. Like it's hey, that's what's up right here. That's what's up. That's what's up.
my brother, Alberto, what's up?
No, man, this that's awesome journey, man. Because I'm just happy for you that you
Thank
fellas
you.
found that journey, and I'm speaking from personal experience with these four fellas that it was so. I wouldn't change it for the world, man. Meeting up with these guys and connecting and bonding and like who they are to me now. So it's like
Oh yeah, it's
we
it's
just didn't
definitely
know.
evident. As a
Right.
viewer of the show, it's definitely evident from the pick bar to everything. Just the vibe, just how you flow.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
you know each other. I may assume some of you may have not met each other in person.
We
Never.
actually
None
have
of us have.
none of us have, man,
Never.
because we're
So
in
to have
different states.
right to have that flow and that vibe is like you got to know each other through communicating,
Oh
and then
yeah, man.
and there's nothing like in person. Second is this,
Yes.
Yeah.
yes,
being
yes.
on video with each other, and you can still grow together and
Well,
become
and I
homies.
think it's just the four of us, just like our mindsets, just like connected. Like it was
Yeah.
we just we can finish each other's sentences a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's like we just got that like that, and it's so it's so easy. If it makes any sense, if you're doing something and it feels easy, then you're probably doing the right thing because it shouldn't. It should flow. It should flow
Yep.
really well, and
Right.
that's how we do, man. And so
And
this is where the dicks hang out. Unworthy. This is where the dicks. And speaking of unworthy and toy addict and Clintastic and stuff, and it's our bond actually kind of helped those guys see like how they could find a bond. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
we feel very blessed that we were able to like bring other cats together, and they created such a tight bond and such a great friendship and whatnot. And so that's what, if this community is doing it the right way, that's what can happen. That's
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
it can go.
100%. Even through my limited conversations with you guys on DMs and stuff like that, or being collabs together, or chat rooms and stuff, you just know who you want to talk to and who you want to get to know more, because you get that vibe. It's like there's something about that person that touches me, and I feel that when you have that rapport with someone, whether you've seen them in face to face or not, sometimes it's even more gratifying than meeting them for the first time and not liking that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd rather meet someone by text message and get along with them, that
Right.
never meet them, than meet someone that is like, okay.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. And what it is too is that I think, at least for us, and you can tell me if the same thing is for the Latin Legions, it's like we bonded like we're like kids again, man. You know what I mean? It's like it's just like being on the playground. That's what makes it
Yep.
so awesome.
Well, what
but-
is this hobby, yo? Grown men playing with toys, yo.
Yeah,
So, and that's the fun part about it, is that this community, we don't look down on each other for playing with plastic,
No.
I mean, we
no,
actually
we
elevate
encourage
each other with, because it's not just, we just don't play with toys. We actually take photos of them,
Yep.
we make stuff for them, customize them, build diodes,
Yep.
start a podcast on them.
Yeah.
So,
It's what up, Vico? It's
Vico.
what's up, chat? What's up, Vico?
It's a hobby that I feel continues to pay it forward. It continues to pay it forward. It continues to engage us, man, and get us down. Like you. It's so funny, man, because I was thinking about this the other day. So, I old school loving Godzilla, right? But the fellas, Catalyst, one of another fellas that bonded with us and brought other cats together and whatnot. It's just they started a kaiju collab, right? So it's crazy how that collab actually gets us talking and engaging about a particular character or whatever. And now we're like, oh man, we're looking for diorama pieces to go with it, and we're trying to look at this, check this one out. This one works, so check that one out. It's so dope, man. To have,
it's like the age of discovery, right?
Yeah, man.
Like,
it's so much fun. Like,
well, it's like the same thing. Like when you were younger, and like your parents got you a new toy, like. You want to run over to your friend's house and like, hey, look what I got. Let's go play with this. Like, look what I got. Like, it's the same thing in this community. Like,
it is.
Yeah, it's 100%.
And it's a great feeling.
It's dope, man. And if you're not getting that out of this, just stop. Just stop and do something else. Go do something else, man. Do something where you're gonna get that feeling out of it. Where you get, because you guys got that feeling. You're like, hey man, let's start a podcast. Let's start it. Like you have to be having that feeling to link up with the other three fellas and be like, let's put it down.
And follow through with it too. It could just be talk.
Yes. It's fun, man. I really get so enthusiastic about the community when it's working, when it's on all cylinders and firing, man. It's a beautiful thing to see, bro. It's so fun, man, and it's like it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. But we ain't done with you, man. We ain't done, breaking you down. We want to look at some stuff, man. We want to check out your page, because what we're gonna do going forward, we got guests, man. We're gonna try and show them maximum appreciation. Even though we do appreciation on the Pick Bar, we can still shout out and do appreciation up in the Lazy and be lazy.
I like that. I'm down for that.
Tell us about some of your stuff, man. Some of your shots and what goes through your mind when you're taking your shots, and when what you're planning and what you do. How do you break it down?
Man, you should have given me feelers for the beginning. Oh man. Okay. Well, this is a recent Poxus release. This is one of the gins that they released. I'm a big Mythic Legions fan, but I don't know all the names and the pronunciations of them.
So don't worry, neither do I.
Yeah.
To me, it's skeleton 1, skeleton 2.
Right, exactly. Right? Yeah, the one with the horns,
Yeah.
And that's going back to what you said, Thor. We're the Latin Legions are 4 Latin guys, Spanish guys, right? But we're inclusive, not exclusive. Just because we call it Latin Legions, it's not basically we're just centric around Spanish people or nothing like that.
Yeah.
All inclusive. It's basically like we thought something. What would something like we call people? Gather a community and gather people to something different. And we wanted to fit that void, but it's not like you're this or that. It's inclusivity, and that's what the community that I've noticed. The toy photography is super inclusive than anything else that I've experienced. And I find that's what brought me to not just take pictures of my inbox stuff, but actually join the community as a participant and shoot photos like this.
That's right.
That's like we're not lazy to be lazy, but that's who we are. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And piggybacking off of that, I just want to say Latin Legions, that's a dope name, bro. Like, so
it is
alliteration, yo.
It just sounds right.
It rolls off the tongue.
It's like Spider-Man, like Latin Legions. So it just works, man. So I wouldn't. If anyone's looking at it in a different light, the shame on them, because it's a dope name. Like like you said, you look to see, is it taken yet? Is it?
Right. Yeah.
Nah, it really isn't. It just rolls right, like rolls off the tongue. Latin Legions. It's just perfect.
It does, dude. It is perfect. Man.
And I'm not saying it because I'm Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I didn't call it Boricua posse.
Damn, man. So what went into you shooting this shot? What was your thoughts when you were like, let me what's your setup, average setup? What do what's your
every setup really changes.
Okay.
This photo, I just had recently received the Poxus wave, and he's one of the standouts that I find with the colors that he's so vibrant.
Yeah.
And basically he just called me and I said, I gotta shoot this guy. I did a smoke effect with the misters. I lighted them up from the back and from the side angles and stuff. And I get him like he just came out of the lamp. You see the genie lamp at his feet.
Yep.
And he just came out. He's like looking at his nails, like, "Oh, I'm out. All right."
That's dope.
Right before the havoc starts. So the mist is backlit by a purple light.
Nice.
Some rocks. I put And the background is just black, just to be able to accentuate the mist coming from it.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah. So basically, most of my shots are 90% practical. I do a
Nice.
little editing to enhance colors and stuff like that
Right,
and pick
right,
art.
right.
But
What do you shoot with?
I shoot with a Canon Rebel T7.
Nice, nice,
Yeah. and
nice.
and that's still a learning process, because I don't have any photo. I did want to before 2020. I did go want to go with my dad to take some photography classes. That's why I actually got the camera, but every
Mhm.
time we went, the class was full. So yeah,
Oh,
then,
well,
so
you wouldn't know the difference, man. You're breaking it
appreciate
down.
it,
So,
yeah.
like, look at this. This is dope.
And
Damn.
this is for Chinese New Year.
Nice
um
with the dragon.
yeah, I'm partially Chinese.
Oh, nice, nice.
um don't really have the lineage of living relatives that are Chinese, except my mother,
Okay.
Mhm.
but my grandfather raised me with grandma, and she was Puerto Rican.
Oh,
So that's where I dedicated a little bit in the body of the picture, saying, you're always in my heart, Grandpa."
oh,
Yeah,
dope.
that's
So
dope.
and I love dragons, just not
Yes.
just dragons in general. And I thought this was like the backdrop is the TV screen monitor with
Oh,
a picture I found off of Google. Then
sick.
I have in the forefront, he's on top of a stone that I had, and some mist from the misters to like
Nice.
blur the feet and stuff like that.
Oh, that's dope, man.
That's awesome.
I
That's
love it.
sick.
That's dope. That's dope.
The lighting blends perfectly with the picture too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks, man.
this
So,
is dope.
oh, I like that you like this one. I like it too because if you look at the silhouette and my title, I think it says
Mhm.
the gin's out.
Uh-huh.
Look at the silhouette. Can you see what the shadow is of?
The figure,
Yes,
the
that
Fox's
dude.
figure.
It's
It's
a
the gin. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
it's the
With
gin.
the
And
through the
His
ponytail.
beard and then
yeah,
his
and
ponytail.
the genie lamp is at there, and the snake is coming to check it out. But the
That's
gin's
so
out of
dope.
the gin's out of the bag, brother. And that's yeah. So that's basically the same setup that I had for the previous picture, just a
Uh-huh.
different angle.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
That's
Is
awesome.
that and that's is that the is that from Serpentor?
You got it. Yeah,
The Cobra from Serpentor. That's
yeah.
dope, dude.
That's a nicely
Mhm.
sculpted
Oh, hell yeah. Like,
cobra.
and
Yeah.
I'm just excited that you used it like that. You didn't put it in the Joe shot. You actually did something else with it, which is
Oh,
dope as
yeah.
hell. Like
Mhm.
that's what's
And
up,
that's
man.
I think a friend of you is finding different props, and I find that a kinetic sand is pretty good for
Oh,
using.
Oh
the
yes.
green tipped me onto that.
Mhm. The
Yeah,
Green
Connect
was
sand is amazing.
it
yeah,
is. It's really
Green
good.
was like, get it.
It doesn't have that mess, that big mess. Even
Oh
you
no.
can get some loose pieces. It
It
So
doesn't
you
have
just
that.
can
leaves
use
like
it for
a little
cleanups.
residue.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, a little residue, but it's way better than trying to
Having to
make
sweep the beach
flour
off
or
the
something.
Yeah.
floor.
Yep.
Right.
Right.
And it's a lot less rough on the figures themselves.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
That's
Yep.
right. This one's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this shot.
This one I was inspired by Black Bear, Pear Studios.
Yes,
Him,
yes.
him and I did a collab where we did some turtles, and he had a turtle shot looking at the city, and then
Ah,
I just got the Poxus wave, and I just thought about the magic, the surrealism of
Mhm.
being a female and controlling the universe and
yes.
creating it. So that's where that stems from.
Like I love the colors, and I love because I like that you did a back shot. Like not a lot of
Mhm.
people do those. It's like they don't know if it's okay to do a back shot because typically it's like you must have the subject looking at you or something
Yeah,
like that. But
Mhm.
I like that you were bold enough to do a back shot, and
it's all about inspiration too, man. I think
that's
that's
right.
another thing. Our community, some of the great photographers, including you guys, I include that in that
Thank you,
statement.
brother. Appreciate
Thank you.
Is that
I'm an amateur, bro.
it. Whatever, please.
so
I'm an
humble, so
amateur.
humble, so humble. What a humble man we have here.
I'm an
Um,
amateur, bro. I
but
just get lucky at times.
and
Mhm.
you look at some people's photos and you say, "Oh my God, how did they do
hmm
that?"
hmm
Either whether they use Photoshop or practical, the art that they create is amazing. And if you
Mhm.
can be inspired by somebody else and then inspire from your own artwork somebody else, that's where it flows. You're giving back to what you received.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And
I
put
really
that on the
appreciate
shirt.
that.
That's beautiful.
I know, dude.
I forgot what I just
I'd
said on the
buy it.
replay. I got to write it down.
Don't worry, we got the replay, bro. We
All
can
right,
always go
here we
back
go.
and get it and we put it on the shirt.
All right, there we go. I want commission on it.
Oh, that's dope.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
man. He coined it. He coined it.
Yeah, and I think that's the one I did with
This is dope, dude.
Black Pearl
Ooh, this
Studios.
is sick.
This is so dope,
Yeah.
dude.
That I made the custom smoke pipe there out of a roll of paper towel,
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
and the little guard on the back is broken guard is from scrap foam.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I have the turtle van, which is a hit. I love the turtle van.
Yes.
That's the NECA turtle van. Even though I have the Super 7 turtles, I want
Uh-huh.
it to be a little different than just use regular, mic.
Oh,
The 4 turtles. I want to do them a little different.
right.
So I included Ace Duck and I think that's like a beach
Like
one of
surfer Mike.
Surfer
yeah,
Mikey.
and Ray Fillet and stuff like that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. And then I did the little street thing. I think one of you guys did it on your show. You showed that you did the little street
Yeah.
with the yellow.
Mhm.
So I did that too.
That was
That's
me.
dope.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I'm happy with the shot. I would have used different. I would use the NECA turtles, but I didn't have access to them. Like I said, I was a big
Ah.
boxing collector, so I still have a
Okay.
lot of things in box. It's hard to get to a lot of things.
Right.
I love that the photo is dark in itself. Like it's a nighttime shot, but it's
I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
that. I love it too.
everything still
Sick.
pops like real good. The colors of the figures, the background with the vehicle and the pipe, that's incredible. Bro.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. And I
Oh,
like
that pipe. I put the mister
uh-huh.
with the light shining up so that it would catch
Oh,
the mist.
shit.
Oh,
So it catch
okay.
the mist.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's dope. I like how the headlights actually it provides all the forward light. It's
Mhm.
dope.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Like it's just realistic. It's dope, man. Man. This one's sick, bro.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
What the
Yes.
hell? This is
I
crazy.
have old and new there. I have one of the dog soldiers wolves in the foreground.
Oh yes, that
Hmm.
is one of okay.
And I have veteran William in the background. And
Yep.
then I have Solomon Kane, which is an amazing Mezco figure.
I've heard nothing but
Mhm.
good stuff.
Yeah, he's
But
packed.
don't enable us.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Come on.
So he's running. He jumped off a stone or something like that, and he's going for the attack. He's going to blast the dog soldier in the face. And that's the background is the trees. There's some actual tree branches that I cut and placed in the
Nice.
mid ground, and in the background that's a image from a TV monitor.
I blend so well, dude.
Yeah.
It's dope, dude.
It's
Killed it.
perfect.
Like, man. Oh man. This is
And I like that now because companies know that we are big time adults that do toy photography. They include head sculpts with action. The hair sweeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It makes a big difference.
It does. It really does. Oh man. This is dope, man. And there's some Spawn.
This is one of the Hoodcast guys, and Cobra Dad, and I think Unworthy Collector as well. They decided to do a collab where they wanted to take out He-Man. So
That's
this is where,
awesome.
this is where I actually use some effects.
Got the power.
Oh yeah, but He-Man still the man. I use some effects. I got this off of PicArt, the little plasmas and stuff like that.
Nice.
Mhm.
Try to make it less of the clarity of the occupancy a little less, so it shines through so you can see the hands and stuff like that. And
It's
No.
perfect He-Man effect, like you know.
Yeah.
What I mean? He-Man effect.
yes, like he was like the story for me was like I summoning the power. He was mid transformation, and out of nowhere, Spawn comes and whacks him.
That's dope.
Yeah, and the Castle Grayskull is my actual Castle Grayskull.
Okay, I was about to say that's
Nice.
your Castle Grayskull. What's up, man? That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Oh man, I love how you go. I like your blend of mixed medium.
Oh yeah.
You jump around. You don't. You use mixed medium. You use practical. You use digital. You use whatever gets you your shot you want.
Right. Yeah, the story I'm trying to tell.
See, that's dope right there.
Yeah, this is a Mondo Skeletor, an amazing figure, brothers.
Oh, is that the
Wow,
1/6
Mondo.
scale?
Yeah, let me show you.
Man, I envy you. Vicariously live for you. That shit is dope, dude. Like
It's
you're
hot,
crazy.
man. This is not the limited time edition, which even came with more stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can't see it.
He's
Oh,
so
yeah.
Thor,
beautiful.
you got to remove the comment. His the Latin Legions is in the house comment, so we can
Oh,
see
I'm
him.
sorry.
Okay, hold on a second.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah,
Nice.
Oh, damn, that shit is
Um,
fucking massive.
Ooh.
yeah.
That's crazy, man.
And I got Pantort as well.
Oh, you
So
got the pen. Oh, holy
yeah.
shit, dude.
So I
Man.
can't wait to actually set them up. This is a great looking figure. The head
They're
sculpt.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they take up a lot of space and take up a lot of chunk of change, but Skeletor is one of my favorite bad guys.
Oh yeah, Skeletor's shit. Dude.
So this shot, because he's massive, as you can see, I only got him from the waist up,
Right.
and that's I have him backlit with an orangey light and the mist coming in, forming that aura around him.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
so dope, dude. So okay, so that's a great segue. What how do you purchase? How do you buy stuff? What do you just go after what the characters you like, or what, because going from 1/12 scale to 1/6 scale and jumping back to 1/12 scale, what's in your thought process when you're purchasing stuff? What do you go after?
When I first purchased, it was basically toy hunting. Going to the stores.
Okay.
And that was an issue, man. Before you could find everything and everything was accessible.
Mm-hmm.
And then that world phenomenon happened, and it was difficult to get toys. So, online retailers became my friend.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it. They became my
except for Blitz's family-friendly Amazon.
Right.
Cancel a bunch of our figures.
I got
I had a alert one time that said your figure shipping. And it says, the next day it says your figure should arrive today. And I'm like, looked out my door at the time, and it didn't show up. And then I went back to Amazon and said, your order's been canceled. I'm like, what?
What?
Damn.
Yeah, so that was a disappointment. It was Roddy Piper with Mr. T.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, Amazon sucks with WWE pre-orders and
that's what you
I had
said.
a Triple H get canceled during the pandemic too.
I
What's
remember.
why would wrestling do? What is that?
I don't know. It's just in general. Me and Green had the same problem with Triple H. They canceled both of ours.
Yep, that's right.
And I ended up finding him like 6 months later when they did the sale on him on Amazon again, and I grabbed him.
Wow.
Yeah. But the thing is, they told me to gas me up, saying, "Oh, you're gonna receive it today."
That's what they did with the Triple H, and then it got canceled.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So since you've been collecting since your high school days, being that you're doing more toy photography now, are you limiting the lines that you dabble in?
Oh, I definitely had to. When after 2020, I was like picking up everything.
Okay.
I was like,
I
whatever.
think we all were.
Yeah.
Like from classified to third party, legends. I even picked up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan.
Uh-huh.
But I even picked up a couple of Star Wars because they look so dope. The Mandalorian was an amazing show. I love that show, so I picked up a bunch of Mandos. But then money. These prices went up, man. I'm used to paying $6.99 for a Toy Biz figure. A comic book and a display piece for $6.99 of a KB City. Kitties, KB Toys. And now everything you can't find anything less than 20.
Yep. That's true.
So unless you go to Ross, which some people have had some luck with getting some nice stuff. But that's 1 in a million. But if stuff that you really want, you're gonna pay top dollar for.
That's right. And
the only way you can get it is online. And then you're gonna have to figure out how you're gonna support this. Are you gonna eat ramen or
hey,
crackers?
I already told the fellas this Saturday's Mythic sale. I already prepared myself for next week. I got a case of ramen noodles in my car.
There we go.
I still got some left over from my last purchase. The ramen left.
I got a whole case I got from BJ's in the car.
Some ramen noodles, some hot sauce, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
They got free. Amazon provides us with free hot chocolate and crackers. I'll be A-okay.
Nice.
Oh, there you go. At least some
Getting them
crackers.
from the break
And
room.
I say to everybody, there's no need to get cat food. Tuna fish works just
This
fine.
is true.
So yeah, I cut out a lot of lines that I really liked. I cut out I cut out classifieds.
Okay.
I had every classified since they released it until
Wow.
I got like 60 something classifieds, and then I couldn't. There was too many drops, man.
Yeah.
And then the price went up, so it's not
Yep.
$22 is now 25, so everything goes up from like 80
That's
bucks
right.
to $100 for 10 figures. So I had to stop.
That's right.
I stopped the Mondos as well. I think, like I said previously on the Latin Legions podcast, that Skeletor would probably be my last Mondo. Maybe for Ipset, maybe for Evil Lyn.
Oh yeah, that would be a good one to grab, and then call it quits.
Yeah. And I stuck with Mythic Legions is one. And I've actually, because they're so sporadic and one-off, I've got into independent companies.
Yes. Yeah.
And 5K Toys became my friend.
Yeah. Yep. No, they. I agree with that. It's, I think going down that, I believe, I know Green kind of started it first, but we all kind of started dipping down that line last year in mid-year, like going into looking into stuff like that. And you're right, Tony. It's one-offs kind of. So you can just get that one figure that maybe that other company is not mass producing, and then you can grab it and you're off and you're done. So
and they also have a manageable down payment.
Yes, they sure do. Yeah. They sure do.
Or you drop like a couple. You drop like, let's say average $10.
Oh yeah, sometimes $5.
Yep. Yeah. And then when the second payment comes around, it's not that heavy of a hit.
That's right.
You already paid a portion of it.
It's a good method. Like I mean, I'm good with like those types of methods. I try not to get stuff. I try my best not to pre-order something that I'm paying in full for right now. Like I'm, if I can't help it, I'll do it, but it doesn't feel right half the time. I need to know that when I'm paying for it, it's gonna be shipping soon at least.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
And another Shop Pay is another friend of mine as well.
Yes.
Breaking up those payments into at least 4 payments.
I recently discovered that on Big Bad. And
yes.
Let me tell you, that's a dangerous road to go down. Let me
yeah. They have a new program.
Yep.
So, and I saw that too. I'm like, do I need to join another? It's too much.
So no, go ahead.
Because you're gonna have to start managing the breakdown of these funds.
Right.
Yeah. Slap happy. Oh, you go down this rabbit hole, like you said. You go down this rabbit hole. You order so many things, and you're thinking, oh, the 4 payments for every 2 weeks you're gonna get your next check, and you're gonna have enough money. But other things unexpected can happen, and just take that whole check.
Yep.
Oh my God! A quick segue. Last year and the year before, every month I had something in my house or automotive breakdown on me that I had to drop so much money, and everything went up. Because all the electric pieces, components are so expensive.
Yep.
Everything new getting everything new from hot water heater to a washing machine to my car. Even a car battery. I dropped $250 for a car battery. I was like, you know how many toys that is? I mean, no.
It's a lot.
But I needed that battery. That's the only way I could make the money to buy these toys. So.
That's right. No, it's funny because AB was talking about that the other day. He was like, "Man, I'm doing too much with these." Setting up these arrangement pay. He goes, I'm losing track of how many I have out there. It's like
I think for me, after everything is done and we move back into the apartment when the renovation is done, I think what I have like in my bins, I'm gonna purge like what I really don't want.
Interesting.
Because I have a lot of stuff that I think it's time to get rid of.
Yeah.
Because I just don't want it to sit there.
That's right. That's right.
Wow, you have a better mindset than I do. You have my wife's mindset. If you're not using it, get rid of it.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, like the guys know, I'm like fucking drowning in Black Series figures.
Oh yeah.
But that's not going anywhere. That's
that's your main thing.
Yeah, that's your main thing.
So it's like, but like anything that I have like Marvel Legends or NECA that I don't use, that I've purchased, took a few photos and left there, I think it's time to purge
That's
because
a good
Yeah.
idea. That's a good idea.
I need
Man.
to make space.
If you
Look,
ever
I ended up
try to
taking
get rid of that Storm Collectible Shao Kahn,
no.
He ain't getting rid of the storms. He keep it as Mortal Kombat.
I'm my Mortal Kombat. I'm pissed. I can't access them right now. Everything is packed. All
Yeah.
my Storm collectibles are packed. All my other SH figure arts are packed. All my Black Series, WWE,
Wow.
whatever Marvel Legends I have, everything is packed. The only thing
I,
I don't have packed right now is literally my SH figure art Dragon Ball Z stuff,
Okay.
and all my Mythic Legions.
Yeah.
nice.
And I got a box with literally probably like 13 or 14 figures that I could take with me so I could take photos of.
Nice.
And
And that's about it, bro.
and I think that's what you noticed when you started packing your figures. You realize the sheer amount of figures you have, and I never
Mhm.
used this again. Since my last photo. It's been a
No, I
year.
was like, what the fuck? This shit weighs a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like Tony said, back in 2020, 2020, we were just buying, man. We were just
Yeah.
all just buying stuff. There wasn't really no
Look,
rhyme or reason to it.
not to bash. I mean, you guys know I don't like McFarlane, but when I first started toy photography, I had a lot of McFarlane figures.
You did.
And whatever I couldn't sell, like I sold a few to Unworthy, I sold a few to a few other people. Whatever I didn't sell, I literally just threw away.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
wow.
Remember? He did. He literally did trash on this.
And it wasn't because like if I could give it to some, I tried putting them on eBay. Nobody put them through, and I know
Right.
sometimes it takes time because I sell on eBay a lot. But I had them up for like 3 months, and it was like I even had best offer. I've lowered it plenty of times and nothing. So it was like I have this box and it's taking up space. Like I have nowhere to take it. I can't just take it to a place around here in the Bronx. There's not really a place to be like, hey, you want toys to give out to people? So it's like, no. So I was like, you know what? I mean, I made a decision and I just tossed them. I mean, it was like maybe like 20 figures.
Yeah.
And then I got a whole bin. I got a whole plastic bin inside of another big ass bin of just Marvel Legends that I don't touch.
Yeah.
You know what? It's funny. The DC line of McFarlane, I could really appreciate them when they're boxed, but when I start taking them out of the box, I'm like lose a little bit on the whole excitement of them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I could see people who would collect those just mint on card and leave it like that. I could see.
Yeah, that's what I said. Not to knock him, but like it just was taking up space. If I could throw away all the legends, I feel like I'll be able to find somebody who would purchase a bulk amount of legends compared to a bulk amount of McFarlane. Just because of scaling. Because like 7-inch, you can only really compare it or do anything with it with NECA.
That's right.
Right.
No,
Yeah, as opposed to Marvel Legends, you can customize and you can put in with whatever 6-inch line you want to put them with.
Man, collectible. Handing out McFarlane's.
I was doing McFarlane buys, bro. I rolled down the window, my tinted window, and just threw it at people.
You should set up the neighborhood McFarlane's for guns or something.
McFarlane for guns. Oh shit. No, you'll be a lot of times you'll be surprised on those Marvel Legends, depending on how far back they go. Man, you might get a pretty penny for some of them because
some of them, that
I just don't. I don't even care, bro. I just want to get rid of them at this point. It's like
dump them.
Like I told my wife, I was like, when we move back, I'm like, either a lot of it is staying in these bins. Like I don't know if you can see the bins that I have packed. I'm gonna show you these shits.
All right, let's see.
Because I have them here in my living room because we can't put them anywhere else.
All right.
Hold on. I don't know if you can see it. There's 4 bins stacked. That's all toys, bro. That's all toys. Those are 60 gallon totes.
Yeah, those big ones. The big ones.
Now that doesn't combine to the fact that I have 1, 2. I have 2 more of those in the closet. And then I have in me and my wife's closet, I have another 60 gallon. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7 bins full of figures.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
If you only knew how many bins I had.
What?
Yeah.
Tony's like, that's child's play.
Yeah.
Well, because
It's a sad state of fur.
you've got a lot that are still mint on card, don't you? Right? Like, so
Yeah.
that
Oh
takes
no, this
a lot
is
of bin space.
the last bin that I have in that stack literally has probably like 900 figures in it, loose.
Jesus.
Maybe more because you factor in I had about 260 Black Series, or maybe more.
Yeah.
Like 150 WWE figures.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
All the Marvel Legends I had, the NECA figures I had loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's about 800, 900 figures in there.
Wow.
It's a lot of figs, man. But I mean, but it is nice. I feel like this year I've been doing nothing but cherry picking. So have you been basically doing the same, huh, Tony? Just cherry picking, like
Cherry picking, except for Mythic Legions and
right
Legions and Figura Oscura.
Oh, are you ready for the sale Saturday, man?
My wallet's not, but I am. actually, guys, I'm actually going to ZoloCon.
Oh yeah, okay, you're going.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so hopefully I could pick up what they have there.
What are you looking to get?
I'm looking for Demetrios, the regular
standard. Yes.
Walthor, both versions, the skeleton. Nice. Basically, Valiant Knights. Have you seen the Valiant Knights?
Yeah,
I have one.
Yeah, the nice articulation on them. The range.
That's why I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna pick up another one on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out my methodology Saturday, what I'm doing.
And they even said they're going to have some older figures too. The Lithia figures, the Vampire Wave.
Yeah.
And some trolls as well. They said they're going to have some trolls.
Yeah, they have those too. And I'm still trying because I on the troll I thought I was like, am I getting trolls? But then my homie that has his collectible shop, he has them for the exact same price. So it's like, am I in a hurry to get the troll? I can just go and pick it up in person from him. But that's actually making me think, if I'm not doing that, if I can get the troll anytime, I'm gonna get several of the Valiant Knights, because maybe just army build that sucker, get as few as I can get, because he's a good character to like army build or something.
I mean,
executive. They have the reinforcements as well. They have the gold knights as well.
Yes, so, they got stuff like that too.
Really, really nice figures.
And then there's there's some trolls. I mean, there's some dwarfs and
The funny thing about it is sometimes you go all heavy because something's being released by Mythic Legions, and like 2 months later they drop a whole nother figure on your wave of figures, and you're like, oh my god, I just spent all the money I had.
That's right.
On this, because they're going to have retailer exclusives of some of the Figura Oscura figures as well.
I mean, those were horrible. Like, they made no sense. Like the new the figure that they had that was an exclusive to retailers, that new one with the skeleton. The female skeleton. I'm getting that.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah.
But other than that, like, I don't need an alternate color Figura Obscura.
Right.
I do like the Monkey King, the quote unquote Saiyan Monkey King.
Super Saiyan.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Super Saiyan.
Yeah. But the price is also up there too, so it's very
prohibitive too. That's right.
And I think that's your friend when you have the pre-order off of storehorseman.com. If you go in and get the all-ins, that's where it's at. I think that's why I basically go all in, because you get all the characters and you basically get one free, and sometimes now they're including a free head sculpt or weapon.
Right, that's right.
And if you don't like all of them, there'll be somewhere there that you could trade bait, or even if you need to put it on eBay and get your money back.
Let's do it here, fellas.
No, the one thing that's cool about the sale is like $26 figs. Man, that's dope.
Matt said,
collectible.
Matt said Blitz wants more Red Death in all colors. No, I wanted Crypt Death. I wanted a blue version, so I could have one do the Crypt Walk and one do the Blood Walk.
There you go.
But I didn't get that, so
yeah. That would have been hilarious.
I like Awardy's comment. You see Awardy's comment? Which is so true.
What did he say? Let's see.
It's around 8:30.
Oh wow, we can't see the time. I can't see the time.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'll read it to you. I can see it.
Yeah, because I can't see.
When I met Tony in person, he made the strongest rum and coke I ever had.
Oh, unworthy. I see that.
Yeah, we were having some drinks. That's when I met Danny and Kevin for the first time. and we met up and we had some drinks, and I brought some Bacardi
Nice.
and some Coke, and we made some rum and Cokes, and it was like half rum and a drop of
Damn.
Coke.
And most drop of
Yeah,
like
drop of Coke.
a cap full of Coke.
That's how unworthy thought it
Cap.
was.
Oh man. But yeah, I think it is good that like I feel like this year has definitely freed me up to target just exactly what I want. So I'm not buying just in excess.
I mean, I've
Right.
been filling the gaps for a lot of.
That's a
mine.
good thing too, though. Like you're
but
not
that's
just buying randomly.
yeah.
You're
Also,
actually
yeah, if you missed out on something that before, now it's going for a little bit more on eBay, and you're not collecting as much, you could cherry
Yeah.
pick and go back to pick up something you
Yep.
really wanted. Like
Yep.
let's
That's what
say
I've been doing with
Mesco
Dragon
Blade
Ball Z.
and
Yeah.
Mesco Blade. I heard
Yeah. Oh.
and that's a hot
Yeah.
figure. I wish I could have gotten that one.
Yeah.
I
Same.
was like, it was my birthday. I was like, you know what? I got to treat myself. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Oh man, yeah, it's a good feeling, man. It's really good to be able
Yeah.
to do that stuff. Now let me ask you this: are you gonna go crazy if when they announce Mythic Legions announces the dragon? What
I
are you
already,
gonna do? What are you
I,
gonna do?
I already have a savings for the dragon already.
He's got a savings. That's
You
dope.
know, the year of Lunar New Year is the year of the dragon.
Yes.
This is also an
Dragon Fund.
anniversary. Yeah, this is an anniversary year for Mythic Legions.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
even had a spoiler in one of the boxes that has a
They sure
dragon's
did.
eye.
They sure did.
Oh,
So if I can,
What's your guesses on it? Do you think it'll be how big do you think it'd be? What do you think the cost will be? What's kind of your thoughts on it?
I think it'll be 1/12 scale, so it'll be really big.
Uh-huh.
I think they already have the head sculpt if they want to use that one or change it up a little bit, more horns or something like that.
Ah.
I'm assuming they're going to make some wings for it as well. I hope they do a red color or something in the purple range or something like that.
That'd be
Purple
sick.
would be dope.
That'd be so sick.
yeah.
Purple with some yellow eyes. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Oh,
Yes, man.
And this possibly may be another Kickstarter or crowdfunded endeavor.
You think so? You think they would do it just because of the size of it?
Yeah, it's good. It's a lot of plastic. You know,
Yeah.
it's a lot of plastic, and I think the costs may be prohibitive just to say we got this made. You know, they still are an independent company.
That's right. So do you?
I think they'll just put it out. I think they're so confident. Yeah, I think they're so confident in what they put out.
Mhm.
Like and like they know their fan base. They know they sell out on everything that they put out pretty much, besides of maybe a rare few.
Right.
But it's like I think they're gonna be like, this is the dragon. This is how much it is. This is when it's releasing, and you have like when they do their all-in waves, you have 6 weeks to purchase.
Right. That being said, do you think it'll fall under 350 or will it be more or what's a good price, do you think?
I feel that Four Horsemen, anywhere they can cut costs for the consumer, they do.
Uh-huh.
I think they're one of the more affordable high-end figures. I would call them high-end, basically.
Oh yeah, because they're
cloth
fully
good,
detailed and
yeah,
painted
paint apps and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've noticed that they do try to, a $37 base figure has a lot of stuff from weapons to extra heads and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
That's a great price. So I think they're going to try to give us the best possible price as fans, but also to draw in other Legionnaires,
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, a 1/12 dragon. If I didn't even collect Mythic Legions, I would get that.
That's right.
If you're a fan of dragons and stuff like that, yeah. And that's
right.
It's along with the kaiju and all that other stuff. It's like
I think it's gonna be twice the price of a troll.
Okay.
So what was the base price on the troll? 130?
110.
like that.
They're 110.
Nah, maybe I'm lowballing it. All right, I'll say anywhere between 300 and 350. That's what I think they'll do.
I'll probably go 300.
300.
I'm down with 300.
Yeah.
For 300, I'll get
what
two.
it is. I don't even care what it is. After moving this shit around, I already know where I'm putting it.
Nice.
Well, when I move back, obviously.
Right. I think I don't know. It'd be interesting if they did do it like like a crowd, type something like that, like a HasLab type thing. That'd be interesting. But I'm
I
kind of
just feel
leaning
like
that they
I,
would
I
just.
think with a crowdfund, they could also do some tiers maybe and include some extra figures for free. That'd be something of a draw too.
you know why I don't see them doing that is like you said, they're still an independent company. So
Mm.
it's like if they did that, like I said, their mentality is our figures sell out. If
Hmm.
they
That's
did a
right.
tier program, like, oh, if we get 5,000 backers, you get this. If you 6,000, we get this. Their mentality is I'm gonna go all the way to the top. And if they don't reach those backers, now you have figures in production because you were cocky about it and nobody wanted those figures. Like just as
Right.
an example.
I got you.
I just think that they're gonna just put it out. Like they just know their fan base is gonna buy regardless.
Mm-hmm. I think I kind of have to agree with that to some degree, and reason being is because take Ramen Toys for example. They're releasing the Ramen Racer, and it's
Mhm.
it's like 280, right?
Yeah.
But it's an amazing car. I'm actually gonna get one, and you've already got there's what 1,900 people have already purchased it or whatever. So
Yeah.
they knew that even at 250, there's 2,000 people buying it. That they know they got a fan base.
And
So
I'm one
that's
of the
why they
people that
didn't
got two of
crowd.
them. I
Yeah,
got two of those. And the thing was, well, they actually saw the failure of the Ghost Rider one.
that's right.
They cut costs, and said, hey, we could release something at a fraction, less price and comes with a lot of effects. The effects are an added purchase though.
Uh-huh.
And they add two versions,
Uh-huh.
the General Lee as well.
Yes.
So, poof. I mean, how can you not? It's a
Right.
112
Yeah.
scale vehicle compared to something that you saw on HasLab for what was it, like 300 and something?
Yeah, 350.
Yeah. So
But that's why I think a dragon coming from Mythic Legion is kind of where Blitz is. They're just gonna
mm,
release it.
okay.
They know
Yeah.
they know they'll get 2,000 people to buy that shit.
You know what it
Yeah.
is? Also, like
Whether
they've
they
been
whether they
teasing it.
crowdfunded, I'm sorry, whether they crowdfunded or release it just like that, I'm down.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Right.
They've been teasing it for years already.
Yeah.
Like
They have. They have.
on the artwork and the lore on their website. Like they've been teasing it for so long. It was just a matter of time. I
Yeah.
feel like if it was gonna be crowdfunded, like they kind of teased it so much that everybody's just like, just give me the fucking dragon already.
Right.
Yeah.
I was
Right.
at a Toy Con New Jersey, and I was talking to Cornboy, and I
Uh-huh.
had talked to him about some mounts and stuff, and I had mentioned the dragon and stuff like that, and he kind of hinted, he couldn't say much, but he kind of hinted that like that's a given, but we're going to focus on some other mounts and some other creatures, and then you see them come out. You saw the moose come out, you see the bear, which is
Yep.
amazing, come out.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a plan, and the plan is already years of,
Yeah.
of figures they have,
That's right.
because
That's right.
Eric, the man is like a creative genius, dude.
Yes.
And this is a lot of it is just reusing parts, creating different characters
Oh
from the
yeah.
same
Yeah.
part,
Definitely.
and then using the community to actually get more people in with customizing.
That's right. You
Yeah.
get that feedback. You get that.
And that's another good thing with the low price, because you get a lot of
Mm-hmm.
customizers buying a lot of figures.
That's right. No.
Mhm.
Instead of one person buying $100 figure, you get 10 people buying five $37 figures.
That's right.
Mhm.
No, they know what they're doing. I think, like I said, it's regardless of like the snafus they've had with some of the breakage issues or whatever. That's to be expected. I think it's like they're growing, they're putting out more product. It's a learning curve, and it's stuff that they're gonna keep improving. I've always known that they just keep improving, even when they hit stumbling blocks. They go back to the drawing board and they figure it out, and they keep improving.
And for the most part, I think they've been, open with their issues,
Yes, yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
they resolved them. There's
Yeah.
been some mishaps where a cape was not included, right? So
Right.
they send you the cape for free.
That's right.
So
And you don't have to spend 6 months trying to contact them like I had to do
exactly.
back in the day for a Power Ranger head.
Yeah.
That was
Oh yeah.
mispainted.
And if you do
Yeah.
have an issue with something, you could contact customer service, and they
Right.
have a good customer service team too. I had a broken Eagles wing arm, and I spoke with them, and he said, "What piece is it? Show me the pictures." and he sent me the arm. Like, within a couple of days, I got it. So thus far, that's why I think that's another thing that makes us support some of these companies is because
Right.
a lot of it has to do with customer service.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're one of the only companies that I see all three horsemen there, talking to the community, working hands on, checking you out, taking your money, saying what's up, And
Oh no.
At least they're out there in the forefront, like
They are.
taking your money,
Yeah.
but they're talking to you. Hasbro can't say that shit.
I think that's why I dropped off Hasbro. I was a big time supporter of Hasbro, man.
We kind of all were. Back and get Marvel Legends and stuff like that. But it's just I still collect Joe's because that's like my childhood nostalgia. I can't get away from that. But with the Marvel stuff, they crack me up, man, because I do get the Spider-Man stuff because it's Spider-Man, but they're so hilarious because they've gotten so complacent, so lazy. They might as well call themselves the Lazy Boyz. They just put it out and they know people are going to purchase it because there's 25 million or 25,000 people buying Marvel Legends stuff, so they don't care if they put it out because even if 2,000 of us are like, man, this shit's not working anymore, they still got 19,000 other people that are like, let me go buy that stuff. So they've just gotten complacent. I feel like they've gotten complacent in that and I don't target Hasbro, and I can't target them in general because I feel like the improvements in the classified line, the Black Series line, they're trying. At least those two teams are trying. The Marvel Legends teams, they dial it in every time. They just dialing it in at this point. So it's
G.I. Joe Classified is bar none one of the best lines in 2023.
Oh yeah, they kill it, man. But that team gives a shit. Like they actually care, man. It's like, but the Legends team, they know that we bought all those Legends in 2019 and 2020 and 2021, so they're resting on their morals. Just like I ain't got to do shit. I got them years ago. These guys are gonna keep on buying my stuff, but they're getting for a surprise because the shit's clearancing. This shit is not sitting in clearance.
Even McFarlane is getting with the times, but I hate what he's doing because now he's getting chewed out by a lot of people for it. So he has a digital build-a-figure wave.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Wait a minute, huh?
Yeah. You didn't hear about that?
No, bro.
Bro.
Break me down. Break it down.
So he has, I think it's 5 figures in the wave, if I'm not mistaken. 5 or 6.
What?
So you gotta buy each figure to get the card that has a code, right? And then you go to McFarlane's website with the code, and it gives you a digital build-a-figure piece. So the Batman has like the arm digital code. The Green Lantern comes with another digital code, and then at the end of purchasing the entire wave, you have a build-a-figure on your computer.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute, it's not a physical Build-A-Figure?
Nope.
No.
Wait, hold on, bro. No, wait a minute.
I'm not kidding you, bro. Matter of fact, it's not even 5 figures. It's actually the Green Lantern, the Aquaman, and the Batman without the mask wave.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What is it? You're getting a
digital Build-A-Figure.
What does that even? What sense does that make?
Catalyst, what up, man?
What's up?
Yo, what's up,
bro? And so you raise the price of the figure, right? So the figure I think is $30-something now.
Yeah, aren't they like 39 or something coming up?
So $39. You don't get a physical Build-A-Figure piece.
No.
You get a card with a code.
No.
And then you got to build the figure on his website, and then you have your own digital figure, and you can use it to like interact with like fighting or some shit like that. Something I think it's something like that.
So you never actually physically. I thought maybe you're talking like it's like those proof of purchases thing where you build and then you send it in and then they mail you that figure.
Nope, it is a digital Build-A-Figure.
Get the.
He got in late. He got in when the NFT was falling, so he's still putting that investment. So he's trying to figure out some way to get some money.
what's next? He's gonna say, okay, guys, I want you to pay $40 for an AI generated figure, but you're not actually gonna get the figures, just AI generated.
That's gonna be for the
Yeah, pretty
Batman
much.
Forever Batmobile.
Yeah.
You want it, buy all these figures, and you have it digitally.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's the stupidest shit I've ever. No.
Hey, I can't believe you didn't hear about that, man. I was like,
I
get
missed
out of here, bro.
what?
Get out of here.
Build a figure that you'll never physically have.
And it's crazy because obviously everybody who's a DC fan wanted a Green Lantern figure. Like
the Green Lantern looks
they
dope.
put
I
that
saw
Green
that
Lantern.
little teaser.
So far, that figure already sold out.
Oh, it had. Okay.
So they're like, a lot of people were saying that, oh, it sold out because of the Build-A-Figure. No, motherfuckers, it sold out because of the character.
Yeah, because the Green Lantern, Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
Because if that was the case, Batman would have been sold out.
Exactly.
Aquaman would have been sold out, and then everybody would have had their wave.
A digital. I'm done. I'm done, bro. I don't even. I'm done. Like, damn. All right. So I guess probably the Hasbro Marvel team seen that, so they'll probably send a digital Ghost Rider Engine of Vengeance if you want it.
Probably
digital HasLab coming soon.
Digital, yeah.
And it's crazy because, like I said, you guys know I don't fuck with McFarlane, but he had the best price point out per figure.
He was killing the price
for the last few years, man. He was doing.
He held out for a long time.
Yeah, he was doing customers proud when it came to pricing, man. And then like he raised it up a little bit, and it was still cheaper than Marvel Legends.
Oh, by far.
Yeah,
by far.
And I was like, that's not bad. I mean, again, not a line that I want to go back to, but he did improve on a lot of the stuff, and he raised the price, and it was still cheaper. Mm-hmm. Now this motherfucker getting ridiculous with the price. Yeah, your figures have improved a lot, but no,
he's more than he's more than the standard Mythic Legion. That's crazy. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
he's more. His price is more than a NECA, and NECA's compacted the accessories, painted fully. Yeah. Come on,
and everything's physical.
Yeah. Everything. Yeah, I've noticed that McFarlane does not include that many accessories.
Not at all. I would say, and I bought it because she's my favorite DC character. But the Wonder Woman, she was jam packed, but that's a one off. Like I felt like she was a one off. I felt like he got so much shit. What up, rabbits? She got so much shit about not releasing a comic Wonder Woman. He finally did it, and he just said, "I'm gonna put everything in there," because he did. But you'll probably never see another Wonder Woman that he releases like that again. And it's like, I'm gonna throw you guys a bone.
And he doesn't like making female figures either. He doesn't.
No, he does. He didn't care for them. So but to have a basic figure come for $39, man, and then you get a digital Build-A-Figure, you must be out of his damn mind. He's crazy, bro.
But the situation there is that, like myself, like I said earlier, I'm a McFarlane Spawn collector, and anything that back then he would release, I would get, whether it was just that he would said like Power Rangers. I think he even did Danger Girl figures. I picked those.
He did do Danger Girl figures. You're right.
So there's always someone out there, even though we're the minority. There are going to be people who like, oh yeah, I definitely like this wave, this line, and I'll get the digital. Just to support the person. You notice that some people just support their favorite toy company.
That's right.
Oh no, yeah, there's gonna be those people, and I'm not knocking them. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. Right. I just find it ridiculous that it's not an actual physical Build-A-Figure. Like if you're gonna charge $39 per figure and say it has a Build-A-Figure piece inside, then let it be a physical piece to build a figure. Then.
Now I'm wondering. Did he say what is the character the Build-A-Figure? Who is it?
I could check. Let me see if it shows it.
I just want to know which DC character is, because if it's a really good DC character, that's a bunch of shit.
Yeah, that's dirty.
You're not gonna get a physical.
I still don't even buy video games. I'm gonna not even be remotely close to buying a digital toy.
Right. He could at least put a digital. It could have been like Pornhub or something. Like with your digital figure, and put it together, and you get access 1 month free at Pornhub.
There you go. Added bonuses,
Yeah,
right.
some extra incentives.
Yeah.
Know your audience, Todd. Know your audience.
Yeah, know your audience, man. That's I can't believe he's doing that. That's just bizarre. Like, what is the oh man? And then they have to wonder why are these guys giving these third party guys so much props? Because you guys are doing stuff like that. That's why. That's
Exactly.
why we're doing. That's why we're supporting independent lines like Mythic Legions or Savage Crucibles or whoever. That's why we're doing this.
Oh, we're importing. That's another thing we're doing now too.
Exactly.
Importing.
You know, because look at what you guys are doing over here. This is ridiculous. And it's so crazy that McFarlane, Mattel, Hasbro, they're the giants. They should be giving us the best figures that are known to man.
Right.
They really should be. Yeah, because they've got the capacity, they've got the backing. It's kind of like
they got the factories, you know.
They got it all, Tony.
All there.
It's sort of like Disney releasing this, and then you've got Toho releasing Godzilla -1. It's like you should be blowing Godzilla -1 out the water. You got a $500 million budget. Why is that $13 million film making your shit look like some high school kids did it? Like, what's going on here? What are you doing? So I don't know. It's I don't know. Pronoun is not free. Oh man, I just don't get that. A digital build. Wow, man, I'm done.
Yeah, that's crazy. It doesn't even fucking say what figure
which
being
character
built.
is going to be this.
All it says is that is a digital code that you input on McFarlandToys.com, and then whatever comes up is whatever comes up. However, as I was looking more into it, it says they're going to be doing it with Spawn figures.
They're going to do it with Spawn too. They're going to be releasing digital build figures.
But there's also this other thing that they're doing on McFarlane called digital collectibles.
What?
Yeah. So it says consumers that place an order for $100 or more at the McFarlane Toy Store during November to right now, right? Will receive a Spawn Series 1 digital collectible code.
Get the hell out of here. Tony's right. He's so far behind that he's caught up to NFTs, but he doesn't realize that nobody cares about that anymore. We're past that. What up, the Almighty? He said, I thought Rabbit says he thought the digital fig is a fig of itself. So it's like if you buy Green Lantern and Hal Jordan, you get a digital version. That's even more stupid.
What?
It's ridiculous. No, come on, Todd. Dude, you can do
it says, then on another thing, it says physical meets digital. From digital collectibles bundled in with their physical toys to digital only re-releases of iconic pieces from McFarlane Toys. So it doesn't say which one this one is for, but you remember the Superman comic where he's holding like the green car above his head?
Yeah, the action comic.
That is one of the digital figures.
Oh man. Okay. All right, Todd. Collectible says like the digital fig doesn't bother, but then Toddy had to spend money on having someone develop a digital fig. What a waste of money. Yeah, he did. I mean,
I think that's exactly why he has to release them. Because
Tony said it.
The R&D was already done. He already spent the money on it. So
that's so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Like even if it was a, let's say Mezco did that shit. Like why? Like if their base figure is $90, right? Let's say a Mezco base figure is $90, and they'd be like, "Well, we're gonna give you this figure for $120, and it comes with a digital code for a digital version of the figure you have." I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Right? Yeah.
Right.
That shit makes no sense.
It doesn't. Oh man. Oh, so
like, how can I shoot a digital figure?
Take a snapshot on the screen.
It's already shot for you.
It's already shot for you.
That doesn't work for me.
Okay, Almighty's HC Yellowjack. Sometimes we don't know because people want to have different YouTube handles.
Hola, hermano. What's up, HC?
HC, man. What's up, HC?
Yo.
Catalyst says, this is interesting what Catalyst say. He says, have you guys heard that Hasbro's lost $1 billion already? Also sounds like they're selling off Wizards D&D. Makes sense because the D&D stuff just is clearance.
Yeah,
That bomb.
Great clearance.
yeah, big time bomb.
It's a great. It was a great movie, by the
Yeah,
way.
they were, yeah. Oh, that movie was fun.
Wasn't it though? But
Yeah.
it's just didn't. It just
It
didn't.
just
It didn't pop.
that's a problem. Like I'm gonna give McFarlane props. McFarlane has Spawn. He has a few other lines, and then he has DC.
Mm-hmm.
But you notice he only really sticks to Spawn and DC, like when it
Yeah.
comes
Oh
to
yeah,
main releases.
yeah.
Hasbro doesn't know how to fucking stop. Like
They're all over the place.
they're
Yeah.
like, we're gonna release waves and waves and waves and
Yep.
waves, and like whatever happens.
Pretty much.
That's why they're losing
power
money.
Like they're gone.
Well, look at the Lightning collection. That line
like-
completely died. Like,
Yeah, it fell off, man. That's a shame. It's really sad.
That actually sucked.
It
The other
does.
thing McFarlane also does, he has some good lines, but he doesn't make any figures for them.
Yeah.
You know, and all the characters that, like, let's say for the Doom game, you know how many
that's
awesome
right.
characters they have that they can make figures
That's right.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, you know how he is, man. He gets down a train of thought.
Yeah.
Because his train of thought for years was Batman. And it's like, he finally I guess there are more characters in DC than Batman. Let me go ahead and so
I mean, after making 5,000 Batmans,
he just has to catch up. He's a catch-up guy, and Tony called it out. You're absolutely right about the NFT thing. He's a catch-up guy. He'll catch up and be like, oh yeah, people don't do that anymore. Oh, change. The Page Puncher, yeah, they are HC. The Page Puncher, Nasco, the Page Punchers, Amelia, she's up in here. She hasn't been in a minute.
what's up, Amelia?
Yeah,
Hello,
Amelia.
hello.
Hey, Amelia, what's up? Thanks for joining.
The partner with Hasbro Page Puncher Transformer.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And G.I. Joe.
Yeah, that's a weird partnership because those are kind of, I don't know, they're weird. I don't know what is he? I guess he's more targeting kids with that or something because it's really not a collector type.
But it's rough. Not many kids are getting toys.
They're not, man. They ain't caring about no toys,
yeah,
particularly
they're
at the price
playing
they
on
are.
their tablets.
Yep, my son is 100% YouTube and tablet and
There
electronic.
you go. Maybe Todd can sell the digital to the kids then. They would buy
Yeah, there you go.
it.
There is. Make a Roblox game
Action
out
figure
of
for
small
you,
figures.
digital one for your kid.
There you go.
Green might be onto something like that.
There you go.
Oh man.
Copyright that, Green.
There you go,
Right?
man. There you go.
Before he does.
Exactly.
We got something over here.
She says, I work way too much. I normally get off at like midnight, but today I open. I only work till 8, so I'm here. Well, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
McFarlane Fortnite figures are pretty good. 70.
And Amelia, you just gave me flashbacks. I love that name because that was my great grandmother's name.
Nice.
And I love that name. It's such a pretty
That's
name.
dope. That's
Yeah,
what's
my
up.
great grandma was a wonderful person.
Oh, that's what's up,
Yeah.
man. Representative says Pat pending. Yeah, go ahead, Green, get it done.
Yeah.
Oh, Collectible says my nephew's a big Hot Wheels fan. I'm both proud and disappointed at the same time.
Right?
That's
Hot
hilarious.
Wheels, believe it or not, is actually worse than fucking toy collecting.
Oh,
like,
yeah, they're
action
crazy.
figures.
So that's what I've heard.
Like I went. What was it? Catalyst had wanted me to go check my Walmart where I got Star Killer to see if they had another one. And I got there right when they finished packing out everything, and it's like the Hot Wheels section was destroyed.
Wow.
Because
And
Hot
it's like
Wheels
this-
has those exclusive figures.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Treasure hunts.
Yeah,
Yep. That's right.
and then they go for like people sell them $2 figure, $2 car for $400-$500, bro.
Woo. That's nuts.
Damn.
And Jada just released, they're going to have a new line of figures. They're going to be very pristine and have a lot of
What?
detail. Yeah.
What's that?
So diecast cars are up on the move again.
Jada's
Yeah.
releasing them?
Yeah, Jada's making some new highly detailed diecast cars.
Wow.
Nice.
They had a few of them before. I don't know why they stopped.
They're the ones that made like the cars that came with like the little minifigures, right?
Yeah,
They have those,
Jurassic
yeah.
Park.
Yeah, that's them.
Oh.
But they also have a regular
Green
car
Ranger
line.
car.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
Yeah, I
have
got-
a lot of NASCAR ones.
Ah.
And speaking of Jada, they've blown up with action figures too,
Oh,
man.
Jada's coming with the goods,
Oh,
man. I
they're
can't wait to
gold.
see what their next license is.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like
They're
we've been
coming for
speculating.
Hasbro, man.
Yeah, we've been speculating
Yeah.
what their next license because we're saying, man, if they did like Resident Evil or something like
Oh
that,
man, I'd be down.
Oh, anything they do, I'm in.
Independent
Yeah,
companies
I'm
right
sold.
now are doing a lot of Resident Evil inspired
they
characters
are. They
that look
are.
Yeah.
amazing. Cloth
Yeah.
goods and everything like that. Soft
Mm.
They
goods,
are,
guns.
man. Oh.
Yeah.
Amelia says, "How was y'all's day? It's lazy. Amelia, it's been lazy, man. We've been chilling.
It's
Like-
been okay. I had to pack.
Good.
Oh, you got one of those. Let's see
Yeah, I
it.
got
Let's
the
hold it
liquor.
up. Hold it up. Hold it up. Show it to me.
That's freaking epic.
That Toy Addict say he
Oh,
got
that's
one
sick.
too. His unfortunately have broke on him, but
Oh yeah,
that's
the tongue broke on him.
Oh.
Right
Yeah,
out the
it does
package.
it does have a small peg for the tongue.
oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
his snapped right as soon as he took it out the box.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Damn. She says, "Why did you pack?"
So they're doing renovations in my apartment building, and in order for them to do it, we have to move out into either a hotel or another apartment, as they're telling us now.
Mhm.
And then when the renovations are done, we get to move back. However, I had to pack all my toys, besides what's behind me and a few other stuff.
Right.
Mhm.
That's right. Oh.
Mm.
Yeah. Rabbit says he has a lot of Jada Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah, that was a big
cars
license for them.
and
Yep.
stuff.
That's serious.
Huh.
Because they're
Wow.
family.
She said, "Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh my Lanta." Oh, my Lanta. Oh, that's awesome. Oh no, I'm really curious at what their next like because I watched June on Toy Amigos, and he was teasing. He was like, "Yeah, we got a couple new licenses. I think they're
You
gonna
know-
reveal them at Comic-Con or something."
You know what I think is going to be one of their releases? Only because I've been seeing it pop up everywhere again, out of nowhere, mad random.
Uh huh.
Devil May Cry.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, that would be dope.
I've been seeing like Dante popping up everywhere lately.
that'd be
And
so
I'm like,
sick,
there's
bro.
no new Devil May Cry game. So like what's going on here?
That would be sick.
I did remember at PowerCon someone did have prototypes of Devil May Cry action figures.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be dope if it was Jada Toys. Imagine the $25 Dante, bro.
Oh
Oh
man.
man.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
all
man.
over that.
I'm in.
I forgot who made it, but I have the Dante. I'm not sure if it was NECA or one of those companies.
Oh.
They have I think it was like an 8-inch Dante.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not
man,
sure.
that'd be so sick. I mean, I'm gonna be excited with whatever license that they got, but he did tease
Hell
some,
yeah.
some
And
stuff.
Dante is one of those licenses that I wouldn't mind another video game out of.
That's true.
I hope one day we get a new one.
Yeah, man.
Did you guys ever hear of Soul Reaver or
I remember. So yeah.
Blood
Yeah.
Omen?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Man, I'm so itching for a new game so they could bring some action figures of those.
That'd be sick.
Soul
that-
Reaver would be
Yeah,
dope.
that lore was so hot.
Yes, that'd be sick, dude.
They did come out with an action figure line for Soul Reaver and Blood Omen. They had a cute, like maybe 10 figures released.
Really?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just
Man.
like I think NECA had an initial release of God of War figures that included more than
Yeah.
just than Kratos too.
They did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
Zeus and they had some other characters.
Yep. Yeah, it's. I mean, and
An
but
updated Kratos would be dope.
I'm
definitely.
surprised we haven't got one of those from somebody through 5K or something. I'm just
There
surprised.
is.
I'm sure we will.
Wait, there is?
Yes, there is.
Who's that through?
It's on 5K.
It's on 5K?
Yeah.
What?
Let's see.
Mhm.
That's what I'm about to say.
But you know how they black out the faces.
Well, it
and
changed
stuff?
the name. Yeah.
Yeah, change the name and the face is blacked out.
What?
But you can see
Really?
by the armor and the shield.
Oh,
and
hell. Hold
it's
on.
there. Yeah. I'll send you a link later on.
Okay.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now.
You found it? What is
Well, I'm looking to see if I find it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been out for a while for pre-order, so he might be deep.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Man, 5K be coming with
And they do also have what's the other one? Darksiders.
Oh, Dark Spear.
Oh,
They got one of the
Oh,
Darksiders characters as well, which is
Damn.
also looks hot.
What the hell, man? 5K be cracking me up.
Mhm.
Because I guess you just got to go in there and browse sometimes because
Oh.
they release so much like from different licenses that you can't even keep up.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that they have there.
Now I'm curious too. Let's see if damn, man.
They even have a new version of a Monkey King as well.
Oh, I want that one
It looks
because
cool, right? Yeah.
I love my
AC
Mythic
Mecca has
Legion.
them.
AC what now?
AC Mecca, he has it. He posted a photo of him like just posing it.
What's up, Toy Addict?
What up, Toy Addict? Yeah,
Wepa.
I love my Mythic Legions one, but I want this one. My whole mindset between getting the 5K one is like the younger version. Like the Mythic Legion is going to be my older one when
Yeah.
he's fully immortal, and the other one will be when he's trying to reclaim
Ah,
his
yeah.
immortality.
I got that bad boy too, Toy
I like
Addict.
that.
It's dope.
He's got the 1/6 scale one. That's dope, dude.
Yeah.
Damn. Did you find it,
Let me
Blitz?
see if I have
No, I'm still looking.
Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know.
While you do that, I'll fill in some time. There it is, Toy Addict.
Oh, let's see it. Let's see it.
Atreus!
That's so sick, bro.
That is sick.
It comes split.
Damn.
Even has
Holy
for his
shit,
head.
dude.
Nice.
That's nuts.
And it comes with the sword and all the other stuff.
Kratos, I wonder if we could find the Wheelad.
Cups. But like you said, these are beast figures, you know?
Right.
Mhm.
Wow.
Come here, boy.
Yeah. Oh, good. I like that.
That's dope.
No,
Now-
he's not up. It doesn't show it, not even like pre-order of him. He's not even on
Probably
here.
you probably have to get them on eBay
Wow.
at this point.
Yeah.
So the pre-order window must have closed. Then.
To add
Yeah.
is that the normal version or exclusive, Tony?
I'm not sure. I think it might have been. It was the one that was available through GameStop.
Okay. All right. And then Rabbit says 5K has new John Wick and Kaneda from Acura. But do they have his bike? Does Kaneda come with the bike? Because I've been wanting a figure of him in the bike for decades. Shit.
And you notice also 5K. A lot of companies on 5K are also putting diorama pieces like from Thrones.
Yes. Yes, I've
Which is
noticed
cool.
that too. Like they're going. I mean, they're getting out there, man. That's what it's about.
They even have a Sphinx dio piece too from Egypt.
do.
Oh,
Yeah, that looks
sick.
hot. And it's only $52 or something like that.
Oh, that's good. No, they got man. I'm also damn. I forgot I'm on there now. I forgot they have a Chainsaw Man on there. It's dope.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, that was the most recent Resident Evil inspired figure they got.
Yes.
And then they have the zombie packs, you know, with
Yeah.
like 3 different zombies. Yeah,
That's right. Man, it's now I'm Enable City.
I definitely when NECA came out with Ada Wong, I definitely had to get her.
Oh yes.
She was nice.
Does this come with the throne? No, it don't. Never mind. My bad. Sorry.
What'd you find?
I found something pretty dope, but it's not. It doesn't come with the throne, so it's pointless.
No, it's. I'm telling you, these third party.
I got off of 5K. I got the King Arthur, and you have the option to buy with the throne. And the throne is not plastic. It's actually what's the material they used? You know, the sculpted material. They use like a plaster material.
Like clay, almost like clay mold.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
like it's actually has some heft to it.
Oh,
details
Oh,
there.
shit.
Yeah.
They got a dope looking Poseidon on.
oh yeah.
5K.
Yeah, they have 2 versions. They have the blue skin one and the white, the godly white skin one too.
That's
Those
The
are
blue
nice
one
figures
looks
too.
dope.
Yeah, those are nice figures.
Damn.
The only
Alright, let me
problem is
stop
that
it.
they came out with a Hades version, and the loincloth was too long and too hard of a plastic that you couldn't get any real leg
Oh.
articulation.
Oh damn.
But their Zeus
Alright,
is really dope. Their Zeus is
I'm not gonna look no more because
Right.
big rabbit hole. Yeah.
Go down that rabbit. Get that rabbit.
And then
Saturday's coming up.
oh, just $10 down.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
No, the Catalyst says, "What do you think of that Akira figure?" Yeah, Kaneda, he's dope, dude. But I'm. Rabbit says no bike yet, but he's dope. He's dope. It's like he's a figure that you just buy as a one-off kind of if you really want him, because it's not like you're gonna get a whole Akira line. Um, but you know, but there's some dope stuff. I mean, I like that we have options to get these one-off characters. You know,
And the quality is there too, even though
is,
they're an independent company. It's
It
not a
actually-
regular, knockoff figure. It's actually put some.
No, it's not. The only difference is they just don't have the actual license
Right.
to put that on the box.
Yeah.
But it's made of any quality just as good, if not
Right.
better, than some of the
Yeah.
others.
That's why it's not a knockoff figure. It's an unlicensed figure.
Yes.
Yeah. That
A bootleg or something like
okay, HC, that's a great point, but I think I lean more towards the mythics. I don't know what the Mezco stuff's gonna be, to be honest, but unless other people already know, but I lean more towards the cell with the mythics because that's where I can army build and stuff.
You know why I don't pay attention much to Mezco? What happened the last Mezco event with all the pre-orders? Those pre-orders haven't even shown up to even be pre-orders. Gomez on the bike,
that.
the vehicle. When are those going up for pre-order?
You're right. Huh.
Yeah.
I forgot
So
all
it's
about those. It's been so long.
It's like whatever. I'll just go to the mythic thing because at least it's in stock and I can just as I press as I add stuff to the cart on Saturday, and be like 1 ramen, 2 ramen, 3 ramen, 4 ramen, 5 ramen.
That's the thing about the in-stock sale. You know that in a few weeks it's going to be shipped out.
That is what's so
Yeah.
dope about the in-stock.
You don't got to wait months or.
No, it's coming. It's exciting.
In my case, because I'm so close to them, it'll be like
Get it next. Well, that is unless they play that funky stuff like they did with the Monkey King on you. Remember?
Well, I mean, it's not a figure obscura. This is in stock stuff, and it's
so
like they're not gonna have to like go through shit. So hopefully,
good
I mean,
point.
I tell them, I'll be like, yo, I'll go pick it up.
That's right.
Yeah.
Not just ring the doorbell.
When I get my text alert, my email alert that it's shipping, I'm like, oh yeah, 2 days from now it's home.
Yes. And Rabbit, you're right. It is crazy that they want $40, but I think he's $120 figure. So I kind of get what they're doing, but I don't know. I mean,
You still waiting for your prize from Mezco?
Maybe. I don't.
You should hit them up. I won in November, and I had to hit them up, and they sent me my prize. And now I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my second prize.
There you
I
go.
want to get
He ain't playing around.
2-time Mezco winner here.
2-time.
Oh.
Trying to be the first 3-time this year.
There you go. But yeah, I'm at the side with Blitz. I'm more waiting on the Mythic sale. I'm not really caring about the Mythic.
And I think it's the best too. Like I love that we already know pretty much more or less what they're gonna have on sale for Mythic.
Absolutely.
So like I already know what I'm spending.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unless they be like on Friday, they'd be like, well, we're gonna have this new figure coming out on Saturday. Then it's like, all right, readjustment. Let me, recalculate.
And Tony's
Other than
right.
that,
You're gonna get it in a couple days, or figuratively, you're gonna.
And there's a lot of figures on sale this Saturday.
$26 for some of them. So hey,
yeah,
you can't. I mean, $26. That's cheaper than the Marvel Legend.
The only thing a lot of people complain about is the shipping.
Yeah, but it's still cheap in a sense. You're not paying. It balances.
Yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta weigh the pros and the cons of
it balances out.
how much it weighs, how much you're paying in shipping versus the price of the figure, rather than buying it retail.
Right.
And spending $4 on shipping or something.
That's
like
right.
that. So
yeah. I mean, if you weigh your options though, like if you purchased all the figures on Big Bad, it'll be the same thing when it comes to the price increase on the figure and then the shipping being a lot less.
That's
so
right.
It's the same thing.
It is the same.
Except for the bigger figures. The bigger figures are jacked up big time.
Oh hell yeah. I got a response a couple weeks ago that they haven't forgotten about me and my price. Okay, then it's probably. Here's the thing, HC, and this is just coming from a Mezco have ordered from them before versus ordering Mezcos from other people. Mezco has no rhyme or reason for how they ship shit to you. Sometimes they'll ship shit to you and it'll still say processing on the website, but you walk out, you open your front door sitting on the patio, and you're like, you didn't even tell me it's coming. Someone could have came by and just grabbed this and walked away. It's like they have no rhyme or reason. So just be Wait and see what happens.
I still don't understand how that waiting list works. I've been on a waiting list for like 2 years for a figure.
Okay, so Tony, it depends on the actual figure, and I say that because I've dealt with wait lists with them before. If it's a figure that is most likely to get restocked, then you're gonna get a notification. They're gonna get here's where it gets real sticky. They're gonna give you a notification that what your wait list item has came in, right?
Mm-hmm.
But depending on when you put on the wait list, and depending on how they have your card information saved, it's most likely going to cancel, and you have to go in and update the card and do it within a window of time, or they'll cancel the actual wait list. Right. It's goofy. It's goofy as hell. So
they canceled the figure on me.
Just be careful. Be careful is all I can say.
I pre-ordered from Mezco before, and they took the deposit, and it was Gaslight Batman. They ended up fucking. It was supposed to release, I think it was February last year, some shit like that. And when February came, they canceled it and kept the deposit.
Yep.
Because it's a non-refundable deposit. Yeah, I was
Did
like,
you
I'm
get
never
credit
fucking
for it?
pre-ordering. No.
Oh, wow.
I called them and everything. They gave me not a hard time, but they was like, that's the policy. You know, we're sorry we had to cancel the thing and blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'm never pre-ordering from Mezco anymore.
Yeah. My advice for Mezco, if you're gonna order something from it needs to be in stock. If it's a pre-order, just get it from Big Bad or Entertainment Earth or whoever has it. Go through them. It's much
or
easier.
Just win a Mezco event.
Or that too. Yeah.
That's why I'm getting a free figure. I like free figures, man.
There you go. But yeah, pre-ordering from them, unless I wouldn't do it. I'm not doing it. I don't do it anymore. I always get it.
Yeah, I would never. I think I got a better chance of pre-ordering something on fucking Amazon and it appearing than
this
pre-ordering on Mezco.
This is very true. Yeah, the wait list, just be careful. Just be mindful. Watch your email when they send it to you.
Yeah, I did update it. So luckily, one of my credit cards, the one I put on, is until expires 2028.
It doesn't matter. It still will trigger it and like kind of zone it out, and you have to re-update it.
Oh, okay.
It's goofy. Yeah, FedEx shouldn't be leaving Mezco stuff because Mezco does charge for a signature service and you pay for it. They leave it. They don't ask for a signature, nothing like. They just leave it, and it's random. Yeah. It's just there. Oh shit! I got a Mezco today. It's goofy. You know, and I'll tell you that because it's how I ended up with 2 Dr. Dooms. I didn't mean to end up with 2, but they were never it just said processing forever. I went to my boy's shop. He has it, retail. I bought it. I get home, and no sooner I get home, it's like, oh, your Doom is going to be here tomorrow. I'm like, but it says it's processing on the website. So it said processing on the website, but I got an email. It's coming tomorrow. And I was like, are you kidding me? What? I would have just not bought it today.
Yeah.
It's Mezco, man.
It sounds like that Walmart online thing when you look up a figure and you say, oh, it's in stock at Walmart. And then you go, we can't find it. It's not there.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, I drove all the way down here because your website said that you had it in stock at your store.
The wall trash.
Yep.
That wall trash.
Can't find it.
That wall trash is doing wrong.
Walmart is garbage.
You don't find it in Walmart while you're there. Don't even walk down that aisle. It's not worth your time.
You live and learn, man. You live and learn.
Yep.
But that's the beauty about how the whole collecting landscape has changed. It's predominantly online now. Predominantly online now. I can't even think of when I really actually went into a Walmart or Target specifically looking for toys. I don't even care anymore. It's just like if I happen to be there and browse it, I'll walk there, but I don't go there hunting.
Yeah, and then it plays that psychological game on you too. You're like, oh, I'm already here at Walmart, even though they really don't have anything I want. I do see this figure I kind of like. Let me drop this money on it, so not walk out empty-handed.
Played that game many times.
I know.
Yes.
Now I feel like going to the Hot Wheels section and looking for some treasure hunts just to Get some
just so you can get a $500 figure or
right,
car.
car, but I only paid $1, so I'm like, okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's how it goes, man. It's
And the funny thing is, a lot of states are now getting rid of the bags, so you're walking out with your toys in hand.
yeah. This is true. This is
I
true.
walked to my car proud with figures in my hand. I was
Yeah.
fucking.
This is true. This is very true.
But it's crazy because Walmart security will check you for toys more than they will to see if you scan the TV as a tangerine.
Right.
Like they'd be like, "Let me see your receipt." And they start looking
Ex-
around. I'm like, "Motherfucker, it's just a figure." Next person walk out with a TV, but they charge it as a freaking candy bar.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it right. Like,
Uh,
yeah, that's my Del Monte action figure.
yeah.
Oh, that's my Del Monte brand TV. Oh yeah, we carry that brand. Because Walmart carries some weird brands sometimes.
Yes,
They'd
they
be
do.
like, "Oh, it's tangerine. TCL stands for Tangerine TV."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it
you,
means.
buy a tangerine, a cucumber, and lettuce, and there you go.
Right.
You know, see?
Damn it. Oh man.
And TSC is not a bad TV company.
Right.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's what I have.
Yeah. LG, I like LG as well too.
Mhm.
Speaking of
Is
TV.
it TCL or I think
TCL.
TCL is
The learning
it's
center?
owned by Sony.
Oh yeah?
Oh.
Yeah, one of the companies. It's one of them. I know it's
Oh.
either TCL or I can't remember the other name, but one of them is owned by Sony.
Oh wow. Mhm.
Yeah, because Sony doesn't really produce TVs anymore, right?
No, I
Yeah,
guess
they
not.
barely do.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Huh. Wow. All right. Yeah.
What's
Well
up,
now
baby?
what's Raven, what's up, man?
Raven.
Before we wrap up, let's tell us a little bit about what you guys have planned for Latin Legions. What's give some updates. It's plug yourself time.
All right.
Let's plug
All right.
yourself time.
Can I do 2 plugs?
Absolutely,
You can do whatever you want.
Any you want, bro.
All right.
Your
First of
moment.
all, before anything, I want to thank you for having me on the show.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you guys, what
Anytime,
you do for the
brother.
community.
Anytime.
Through my interactions with you and everything, I got really good vibes, and I really enjoyed being on the show and getting to know you a little bit more, which is great.
Appreciate
I'd like to thank whoever came onto the show and watched this today. Thanks.
it. Yes.
As for me, I have my Instagram at Toy Box Open today. I do also have a YouTube series with my boy Psycho Ed. I go under as Crazy Tony. He goes as Crazy for Toys. So we call ourselves the Toy Locos.
Yes.
Right, hold on. Okay, here he goes. This is the branded shirt. I see. I don't know. I'm inverted here, right?
Yeah, you're inverted. There you go.
Toy Locos.
There you go.
There you go.
And what we do is we do reviews on action figures. We do 2 Toy Loco mini reviews. We do a lot of independent companies, unboxings and all that. And we really have a really good time just talking in general about toys. And we don't knock any toys. Basically, the toys that we showcase on our toys is the ones we purchased and that we really wanted in our collection.
Mhm.
If they do
Nice.
have wobbly legs, we're going to say they have wobbly legs, but we're not buying anything to knock them down because someone's saying that it's a sucky figure.
Right.
So that's what my boy Psycho Ed Nice. He's also a part of Latin Legions.
Yes.
Nice.
There's 4 of us
sir.
homies on Latin Legions. That's myself. That's Ed. That's Matt at Collectible Fun, and that's Alberto Magna 2. All available with some really nice art pieces, photography on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and they're great people. Which, like I said, when you vibe with someone, you want to continue to get to know them, and that's how Latin Legions came about. Basically 4 unknown dudes said, "Hey, let's do this and let's see if we can make it work." And we already dropped 4 podcasts. So we call
Yes.
it Latin
Nice.
Legions Action Figure Podcast on YouTube. Basically, we have a sort of outline where we start off with an icebreaker, is usually a game. Today we have pre-recorded. Right now we're going to go live once we feel confident enough. We have a lot of people lined up. as guests on the
Mhm.
show, but it's going to be a little different. When you're on the show, you're going to participate just like you're one of us, and you're going to go to the game. We have the game today. It was a piece of me where we zoomed in on the picture, and you had to tell me the name of the character in what the Mythic Legion's name is.
I
And if
failed.
not, if you missed, you also get it was based on the Motu homage figures, so you also had a
Mhm.
chance to get a little extra point if you knew at least the Motu name. So we did that. I think Matt won. Then we go into our pickups, and then we have a segment where we do recommendations for TV shows and stuff like that.
Mhm.
We have a segment where we show what we're working on our dioramas and all this
Mm,
other. It's a very creative show
yes.
where we show what we do to motivate the community, and hopefully we'll have the community come on and motivate us and back and forth.
Nice.
That's
Which is
awesome.
cool.
Mhm.
We also have a segment where we call either cosmic battles or mythic. Oh, I forgot what it is. Mythic combat, or no, it's cosmic combat and mythic battles, where we
Nice.
take two characters from Mythic Legions and read their bios and come up with stories on who would actually win if they had an altercation together.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, and then
That's
we have 4-H time where we discuss Four Horsemen Studios and what they got coming up, and whatever they had. Today was jam packed because we talked about Poxes, we talked about reinforcements, and we talked about retailer exclusives. So there was a lot going on. A previous episode, I think episode 3, we had the He-Man Revolution spoiler cast.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So yeah, we do a lot of fantasy stuff, and anything that's related to fantasy and adjacents, like some Conan and
Right.
etc. So it's
Mhm.
really fun. We try to make it a little different. And what our future holds is we're going to have more segments. We're going to have guests on, and we're trying to grow the brand.
Yes.
So we
Mhm.
appreciate anybody in the chat, and as time goes on, because it's still a learning curve for us. Um, Even though I did the Toy Locos, I never had the actual my face on screen. So
Right.
Mhm.
getting used to be on camera, talking to two other guys that I know a little bit, but don't know that much about. So you're getting that rapport. And once we get that ball rolling, which we're pretty, I mean, after all the trials and stuff like that, I think we've become friends. And it's just not four co-hosts, it's four buddies talking
Right.
and shooting the shit on the show. And I'm telling you, like, I didn't realize how creative these guys are until we went through the section we have the creative corner and the stuff they brought
Mhm.
to the table. I mean, like, wow. I was like, sometimes I was like, do I really want to show my little uh, paper towel smoke tower? Like, but it's there. It's there. It's a good time, and like we're motivated. Like you said before, when you see other podcasts from the community coming out and doing their
Yeah,
own thing, it just keeps that ball rolling, man. It keeps the
Mhm.
hobby
it does.
alive.
It does.
It keeps the energy vibes. You get some good energy, and it motivating. It's very motivating. And another
Mhm.
thing I noticed that as I've done the coming on Sundays, I actually look forward to it, and I create some of the games. So I'm like during the week
Mm,
brainstorming what idea to bring forward, and like I'm waiting for Sunday to have these guys try out this game and see if they like it.
that's dope.
So we're going to be branching out. We have a Facebook account, we have an Instagram account. It's just getting the notice there, and getting the ball rolling with a live show. I think the sky's the limit when you're just having fun. And
Hell yeah.
This is so
Amen.
true.
Preach.
all
Yeah.
right, praise be.
That's the truth, man. That is definitely the truth.
I know. I could go down on a tangent and give my solutions, but save that for another day.
Oh man, this is now Tony. Here's the thing we had thought about. Um, i- Latin Legions, you guys are gonna have to take over Pig Bar one day. Just take over.
Oh,
Yep.
Just
The
take
big
over.
bar takeover.
we'd be
Take
honored
over.
to.
Take
We'd
it
be
over,
honored to.
man. Take it over and do it, man. We get excited about that stuff. We love having
Mhm.
guys that are already have established group coming in and taking over and hosting. That's this. It's a that's what the platform's for, man. Is to do this crazy stuff like this. So we would be honored for you fellas to come in and take it over and do a night. Like,
You accepted the invite, and we'll be honored to participate.
all right, yeah, we'll work
There
it.
we go.
But yeah, man, I'm like I said, I just love that you guys are doing this, and you're gathering and bringing another awesome show to the community, man, because
Yeah.
we need more of it. We need, and I hope that people watching um get encouraged to that they can do it too. Like, that you just
Yeah.
put together a group of fellas that you have
Mhm.
the interests and like-minded. You guys click together, and you can do it too, man, and make it
Yeah.
happen. Do your
Take
thing.
take it for example, Raven Eye Studios with the Raven's Nest.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a prime example, man. It's giving
Absolutely.
back to the
Absolutely.
community. It's featuring people, and that's what we want to do too. We want to have sections where we have a hashtag or something like that. Even though Instagram's been a little funky with the hashtags,
Oh yeah.
but if we get to discuss the art, because photography is an art, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of us have taken, with no prior experience, have taken
That's
time
right.
to shoot photos and create something on screen for others to appreciate.
Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you don't want to be unheard. You just want to think, maybe, oh, especially with the algorithm how it is. Some people who have some amazing art don't get as
Mm-hmm.
many views, don't get as much reach because the algorithm is in their favor, but they're bringing some
Yeah.
fire. So if they're bringing some fire, and we as a community can see that fire and bring it to the forefront,
Yes.
and even it doesn't have to be a huge show. It's
No.
sometimes just four dudes say, "I like your work. It's dope," and that's enough for somebody to say
That's
thank you.
right.
Yep.
Even with my pictures, just you had me talking about my photos. I was like, "Oh, oh, thank you."
Oh damn, man, that's awesome. No, but you're preaching, man. That's exactly how it should be, and that and I just get excited, man. I love seeing the community being incorporated the way it can be, what it
Mhm.
can be, the way how fun it can really be.
And
Yeah.
Because it
and
really can be fun. It can be a lot of fun.
and Lazy Boys is one of the top shows for doing that.
Well,
You
thank you.
know, I
Appreciate
Oh,
it,
thank
man.
you,
mean,
You're
man.
lazy.
Anytime, man.
You're lazy up
it
here.
doesn't matter where you're from, how many subscribers you have, what type of art you do. You're down to having somebody from, let's say, two views of for per photo, just to shoot the shit and have
Yep.
fun, and have also someone that has 5,000 followers and also be the same and
Yeah.
shoot the shit and just have
Yeah.
fun.
That's
And
how we
Yep.
do.
that's what this hobby is. If you're not having fun, see you later.
Get
Hey,
out of
man,
here.
That's right.
look. Blitz has been standing on that for years now, and he's
Mhm.
absolutely right. That's what it is. You ain't having fun.
Like, we talk about this a lot. I get a lot of people that DM me, and they'll talk about likes, and I try to tell them, like, likes are not everything. Yeah, it's nice for people to see your photo,
Yeah.
but if you focus on taking a photo to get likes on it, it's gonna feel like work, and then you're
Mhm.
gonna feel like you
Mm-hmm.
have to reach a certain thing. It just takes the fun out of what this is,
It puts
a
too much
Mm-hmm.
hobby.
unnecessary pressure.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
You're
No
right.
matter, like, that's why I was on behind the plastic, and I told them when I was on there, and I tell the guys all the time, and I say it on here all the time, why I leave the like count on my photos.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's days that I'll barely break 100, and then there's days that that I'll get 400 likes, 500 likes.
Right.
It doesn't matter what I get, I'm still gonna post because I have fun.
Yep.
Right.
That's
Like,
right.
it does. Like, I shoot the photos because I enjoy it. I enjoy setting up. I enjoy the ideas I have in my head. I enjoy messing with lighting. I enjoy editing my photos. I enjoy the process from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
It's that creativity. You have to think about yourself. Like, you ever heard the saying, a woman gets dressed and she goes to her husband and says, "How I look, baby?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Do I look good?"
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She shouldn't be dressing for her husband to look for her to find him attractive. They're together, whatever be it. You're dressing for yourself because it makes you feel good.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
right.
that's what you, as an artist, and I think we're artists. If you're either painting, drawing, sculpting, photography, or even just putting your toys together in such a way and just enjoying them, it's a form of art because these are little
Yeah.
sculptures that you wow, you get your favorite characters. I grew up watching X-Men on Saturdays, and I was like, oh, I
Right.
was one of those figures. And the art to actually get them in 3D form, not digital, but actually 3D form. Be able to play with them and switch around and create stories is good. And and a lot of
Yeah.
people, that's what the photography is. If you go in more into it and look at what they're doing, they're telling a story,
Mm-hmm.
and that's their story.
Nope.
And if no one, if you're doing it because you just want the likes, you're putting in your efforts in the wrong direction.
Yep.
Yeah.
You should satisfy yourself first by taking those pictures.
That's
Yeah,
right.
man. Have fun. Enjoy the interactions you have with the people that you speak to. Like,
Yes.
I talk to a lot of people on on IG's
Mm-hmm.
platform, and like these guys know they're like family to me.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the bonds that I've created with these fine gentlemen, and with many others in the community as well. Like Toy Addict. Toy Addict
Hmm.
fucking lives not that far from me. He's like maybe 2 hours from me. And like we FaceTime plenty of times. We've met up plenty of times. Like
Hmm.
just things like that is what makes IG's platform worth it to me. Because it's not
Right.
about the likes, it ain't about the followers. It's about the interaction. The interactions you have with people, being able to meet some of the people behind the camera in
Mm-hmm.
person or doing it like this. This is why we do what we do. Being able to see the person, putting a face to, the person behind the camera, their thought process and why they love the hobby.
That's right.
Yeah. IG gave us the platform, and we took it to the next level. Like they
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
say, you can't make
Yep.
a horse drink the water. We actually drink the water and
Yep.
actually move forward and getting to know the people behind the camera. And there's
Mm-hmm.
so many people out there, so many worthwhile relationships and friendships that you can build, that even making a collab together with your buddy is a big deal
Hmm.
because you're enjoying
Hmm.
something together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's awesome, man. It's such. I like I said, if we're not having fun, man, you probably just do something else because you should be having fun, man. You should. And I was talking to I think it was Vast Picks the other day or something, and
Hmm.
we were talking, and he was kind of he was a little bit concerned about the likes and stuff because there's a lot of people that are newer to because Blitz and Green and I mean we've been doing this damn near 5 years now, so it's not really
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
we were there when you put up anything and it's got like 800 likes or whatever. It didn't even matter what
Yeah.
it was the community. Everybody was at home, so everybody
Mhm.
was
Yeah.
on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram all the time. But there's newer people and they kind of get discouraged. But I always remind them, I was like, don't get discouraged about, look at what you're doing as first of all, you're having fun doing it, hopefully you're
Yeah.
having
Mm-hmm.
fun collecting the figure, posing the figure, taking shots of the figure, and also look at it as your own personal schooling. Like every time you take a shot, you're learning. Every time you take a
Mm-hmm.
shot, you're challenging yourself. Every time you do that stuff, you're expanding your imagination, right? So you're
Hmm.
having fun. So what you do is you just are fortunate in the sense that we have a platform where you can just share your imagination and share what it is. How it's received, it's subjective. Nobody knows.
Mhm. Right.
It's
Yeah.
hard. But at least you have a platform. So don't really think it as like, man, I'm not getting enough likes. I'm gonna get, and I say this because I'll preface this with Mr. Lee. He's more or less a jerk. I would say he's kind of a jerk, but at the same time, that dude never stops posting. And I mean, he has
Mm-hmm.
140,000 followers. He never stops posting. His average posts of that 147,000 people, he may get 3,000 people to like it. That means he's getting less than 1% of a 1% of the people that are following him engaging him. But that never stops that dude from still posting every day what he wants,
Mhm.
what
Hmm.
he takes a shot of. So it's not about that. Have fun. Have fun doing what you're doing and keep, learning more. Like
Mm-hmm.
this should be, you should be able to step away from Instagram and still want to be taking photos because you're having fun. You should be able
Yeah,
to walk away and just
that
still
that that brainstorming. Every time you leave that computer after the last photo, you're like thinking, what else can I do? what creative thing that I come up? What figure do I have available that I want to use?
Right.
You know.
Right. So yeah, it's just
And I'm sorry to cut you off, but real quick, you have to do it for yourself.
Yep.
You know,
yes, you have to.
it's
You have
it's,
to.
it's 100% yourself. You can't
Yep.
worry about if someone's gonna like your stuff or bash it or whatever. You
No.
know that you put the effort into it. You know that you even uploaded it because you liked it.
Yep.
Hmm.
That's
So
it.
focus on that
You're
because
proud of
that's
it.
the happiness. Yeah, that's your
Yes.
art. And like you said, art is subjective. Not everybody's gonna like what you do. You
No.
know, I mean, there's some amazing pictures out there, and they may get what 100 likes or something on
Oh yeah.
average. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean doesn't mean that nobody else likes you.
That's
Maybe the
right.
reach wasn't there. Maybe the people
Hmm.
who were on a day off and were doing something else on
Exactly.
vacation. You can always focus on
Hmm.
that. You got
Yeah.
one thing you got to do is you do it for yourself.
Yep.
And I think, and that's also you have to do that in life in general.
Well,
Everything you
that's true.
do, if it regards your family, that's a little different story. You do things for your family. You do things because you got to be responsible. When it comes for a hobby, you do it because you like it.
Thank you. Thank you. That's
Yeah.
that's man's preaching on it. That's the truth. That's
If you want to come next Sunday, I'll have a sermon at St. Luke's Catholic Church in the Bronx. All are welcome.
the Boogie Down Bronx sermon.
Hmm.
oh, oh,
I'm there.
oh.
All right.
Rabbit says, "Can I play devil's advocate?" Laughing. What if I do care about likes and follows? What advice would you give those people? Um, like I would give those people advice that I just said. Mr. Lee is one of the top guys in the thing. That doesn't stop him from he gets 0% likes and follows from his. I mean, he doesn't get that, but he still posts every day. He still posts amazing shit. He may be a jerk, but his shit is pretty damn dope, and he never
Hmm.
stops him from doing it. Just do it because you're having. Tony just gave you the sermon. Do it because you're having
I gotta give
fun.
the Eucharist. You need the body of Toddy Mac or something.
He did not say the body of Toddy.
Body of Toddy Mac.
No, you got to give him
These are the
some.
ankles of Toddy.
The
Like,
power of Toddy Mac compels you.
Yeah.
I can tell you. Oh man,
And there's been a term thrown out there, domestic cultist. Have you heard of that term?
he's what does he say? He's gonna give him some his sweat. His sweat is like holy water. Toddy Mac's sweat is holy water to you.
There you go.
Gonna bless you.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, you gotta give that man props, man. He's come a long way.
He's still one of my favorite illustrators and
Yeah.
comic writers, dude. I love him that. But
He said he was going to do it, and for the most part, what he set out to do, he did. I
oh
don't know
yeah,
about the live action movies and stuff, but
Including
I
that
did love the
digital code
HBO.
shit.
yeah. Send in the digital code. He's
Yeah.
I
You
think
know
I
that?
think he put out the digital code because he's getting nervous because Rob Liefeld is releasing some action figures, so he's like him and Rob be going at it. Like,
Yeah, Rob Liefeld joined up with Loose
with loose
Collective.
collectors and executive. I can't wait to get his. I'm actually excited because I had those books. So
Yeah, Blood Wolf is one of them, right?
oh hell yeah, dude! Blood Wolf.
Yeah, I like that character.
I'm ready, dude. It'll be fun. But yeah, man, have fun, man. You should be having fun. Like that's the motto. Like if you're not having fun and you're letting the stress, if it becomes about chasing that stuff, then like Blitz said, it becomes work.
Mhm.
Why are you doing it if it's becoming work, man? You're doing
Like, what the fuck did I do wrong?
it.
And if it becomes work, you better sure be getting paid.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Yeah, thank
yes.
and even the top guys aren't getting. I mean, shit, you got to be Shartimus Prime to actually make a living off this shit. You have to. That's how you get blessed and become Jokerized. With his sweat, with Toddy sweat, you get Jokerized.
man.
Oh damn it, Ravens. Oh man. But on that note, man, I think we'll wrap it up. And again, Tony, thanks so man for joining us, brother. We appreciate it. Amazing guest tonight. We're excited for Latin Legions, man, growing and doing what you guys do. The four fellas, you guys are dope. I like all you guys. You're dope. And it's just I'm glad that you're in the community, man, because you're bringing the goods, bro. Bringing the goods.
Hmm.
So
I
make sure you
appreciate you,
guys are
fellas,
checking out.
100%.
Make sure you guys are checking out the two shows. Make sure you're hitting up his Instagram page. Make sure you guys are, being aware that there's people in the community making it fun, and that's definitely what these fellows are doing when he's teamed up with his. I guess you would have his 5 co-partners. He's making it, he's making it happen.
And like the immortal words of Lou Ferrigno on The Apprentice, I appreciate you 110%.
Oh man, and Bliss is gonna carry us out with the final sermon, because we've been getting sermons all day from Tony, so he's gonna carry us out with the final sermon.
Take the podium, Blitz.
Their final sermon.
All rise for the doxology.
Thank you, everybody in the chat, for joining us tonight for this wonderful Lazy Sunday. It was greatly appreciated. Tony, thank you for joining us and being an amazing guest. We had a blast with you here.
Yes.
Definitely, everybody, check out the YouTube show Latin Legions. And what else we got going on? So check out the fellas at Behind the Plastic, Not a Bird, Not a Plane Toy Photography, TM&T score 1987, and Sequential Plastic. I almost forgot his IG hand. I was going to say Zach. Those fellas do an amazing job with their show. Still one of the most unique shows out there. I love it. Definitely check them out. Check out the fellas for Worthy Addiction Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. That's Toy Addict 17 and Unworthy Collector. Also check out Skeleton Collectibles and Wenzilla and Dead Man Juan for Skeleton Tombs. They go on Wednesday on IG Live, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next Sunday, we have Jedi Jack joining us for Lazy Boyz.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So definitely check him out. Real solid dude. Real solid dial maker. Definitely check us out with him. He'll be on with us next Sunday. Wednesday, we'll be back for the pig bar, correct?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's us.
So we'll be on Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing what we do, appreciating the toy community. And, if you guys want to be a guest host on the pig bar, grab a few buddies and appreciate the community as we do, let us know. We'll get you guys scheduled, because we cannot reach everybody in the community. It's very hard for us, 4 fellas, to reach the thousands and thousands of toy photographers and toy collectors out there. So if you guys come on, it's a possibility we'll be able to follow somebody new that we never knew. And it happens a lot. So definitely reach out to us, let us know. And also, if you guys want to be a guest, like Tony Toy Box was tonight on Lazy Boyz, reach out to us and we'll schedule you as well. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I don't have anything else. I will be doing the giveaway soon on that Godzilla stylus thing. I still got to figure out how I'm going to do, because as you see, I had to put my computer away because I had to continue packing.
Yeah.
But we'll figure that out.
Yeah. And on that note, April, we've been behind the scenes. We've been working on a couple things. In April, once Blitz is back in, settled in and whatnot, we're gonna make some announcements, man. We got a fun thing we think we're gonna try and do to hopefully involve as much of the community as we possibly can. So we'll let y'all know how that breaks down in April. It's gonna be exciting. I think everybody's gonna have fun with it.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And then other than that, it's time to stop being lazy.
You heard the man.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Get the fuck out of here now. This is about to be me.
Have a good night, fellas. Take care.
Good night.
Thanks, Tony. Appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Late.